What's good? What's good, my peopleizations? What's good, my peopleizations? So I see they're not sending out the notification. They're not sending out my notifications, my peoples, huh? Machiavelli Mafia, Dean Smith, Dion Smith, Josh So Lavish, Skate CM1, Kareem Ebanes, Mississippi King, Av Boy Jr. 83, Alexander Wright, Antone Martin, Benjamin Harrington, DP Rocker, Jaden 1, Carlos Copeland, CB Sports TV, my brother Carl Burrell, Joshua Sawyer, Marvin Gibbons, DP Rocker, Benjamin Harrington, Alexander Wright. What's going on, my peoples? Razor 5313, Gio Salazar. What's going on, great brother Ron Robinson, Brandon Hill Sr. What's going on? Look, they clearly not sending out my notifications, huh? Mr. Boxing Moves, Asherad Ken Pachi, Brandon Hill Sr. What's going on? It's disgusting, man. Horrible. Horrible. Corey the Pimp, what's going on, great brother? Not sending out my notifications, huh? Box Conversation, my brother Reggie Owens in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Box Conversation, Reggie Owens. Reggie dropped the link. Mike Costello, what's going on? What do you mean 50-50? Just that, 50-50. Elijah Hannon, what's going on? 50-50. Eric Johnson, Elijah Martinez, what's going on? Jermaine Bean, my brother in the super chat. He said, Blue, you think Ryan first fight back will be Tank? No. Queen 71, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Kizzy Hayes, Q Dog, T Rucker, what's going on? Absolutely not. Big Alan Smith, what's going on? True Blue 45, what's going on? T Rucker, what's going on? Absolutely not. It should be, right? Because he just fought Luke Campbell, in February? It's not like he had an extensive layoff. Nelson Armstrong, Jay Allen, LV Slugger, what's going on? Fly High 89, what's going on? But they're going to treat it as if he had this extensive layoff or a real injury. Almighty Chilzo, what's going on? That's how they're going to treat it, as if he had a Brown Squad Inc. What's going on? As if he had an extensive layoff or he had a serious injury. Touch of Trent, what's going on? Yeah, they're not sending out any of my notifications, I see. Horrible. No doubt, Jay Allen, appreciate you. What do I think about Deontay Wilder's shadow boxing video? I think it's just that, shadow boxing, training. Tim Robinson, what's going on? You're not going to see him look like a finished project. Henry King, what's going on? While he's training, we're seeing clips of him practicing, right? And he's working on movement, clearly, right? So he's not a stationary target. Henry King, what's going on? So what I take from it is I like it. It's movement, muscle memory, creating muscle memory, not being a stationary target. A moving target is a very hard target to hit. House Money Ken, boxing fans, what's going on? I know you know what's going on. Y'all see what they're doing with the notifications, right? I just want y'all to see this. Smash the like button. December Winter, what's going on, great brother? Big Block, what's going on? Jason Smith, Mr. Boxing Move. New Caddy. PAG Big Dog. What's going on? Gold Standing. Doris the Bronze Warrior Davis. What's going on? David Bohannon. What's going on? So, Tom, what's going on, great brother? So anyway, let's get into this. He said, is this a thing? House Money Ken. Is what a thing? Tyson 300 pounds? No, it's not. Don't believe that. Michael Knight, show your boxing IQ. What's going on, great brother? The fact that Tyson Fury told you that he's going to come in 300 pounds and he weighs 260, you think he's going to gain 40 pounds from here? No. Boxing Good, what's going on? We think he's going to gain Jay Walk, Tony Montgomery, Ryan Taylor, what's going on? New Jersey, Roy Russell, Deion Smith, what's going on? I'm trying to let the people come in, seeing as though they don't feel like sending out the notifications today. Gilbert Talaba, King E 8031, what's going on? Jay Walk, what's going on? Ground Hard Sports Nation. William Nyangoro, what is in the ceiling, Blue? No, I'm looking at Anthony Lumar. What's going on? True Blue 45. What's going on? Lechy Puma Skills. Roy Boy Florida. What's going on? No, I'm looking at the weather, great brother. PMD 530. What's going on? Charlie J. What's going on? Chris Garcia. What's going on? Looking at the weather. Devon Amory. What's going on? Amory. What's going on? I'm checking the weather. Sean Miller. Gary was here. Zoe Knows Boxing. 807B1. What's going on, great brother? Born Truth. Demetrius Chestnut. Rico Breland. What's going on? House Money Ken said, I have a question. Go ahead, great brother. Smash the like button. Get the likes up. Mark Mark Morrison, what's going on? The Castano Charlo fight. Go ahead. What's your question about it? Sis Strong TV, what's going on, great brother? D1, what's going on? What about it? Castano Jamel Charlo. Smash the like button, people. It's ridiculous, man, that they doing this. PLG Ski, Elbow. King said so. T Plums 101. T Plums 101, where you been at? BZ Boy, what's going on? Fury will be dancing and moving around this fight. I don't know why. Nick Hyde, what's going on? Why would he do that? Brian Castano, Jamel Charlo, I like the fight. It's undisputed. How could we not like it? I'm a fan of the sport of boxing. So, yeah, I'm a fan of it. Right? But why would Tyson Fury come in this fight choosing to move around when he said that he found the blueprint to beat Deontay Wilder is just move forward, use his weight and his size, and get him up out of there. He said he's going to stop Deontay Wilder quicker than he did the first time. So, Salah Udine, what's going on? So why add weight to look to stop him again? Kenny, what's going on? Terry Smooth Jr., what's going on? Man, I had neck surgery oh man, blessings to you, King. Hope everything is well. Fritz and Charles, what's going on? Hope you get well and healthy soon, great brother. Blessings to you. XS, the one and only double X1. What's going on, great brother? Yeah, yep. You can see it. You can see it. Double X, the one and only double X1. Of course you can. Because the only way you can't see it if you choose not to see it. Leon Sterling, what's going on? Henry King, what's going on? Friston Charles, what's going on? If you don't see what's going on, it's because you choose not to. D-Work 213, what's going on? There's no way you could watch those fights and then say, you didn't see the glove flapping around. Come on, man. Come on. Montre, what's going on? That's impossible, man. So, anyway, Eddie Hearn, Matchroom CEO and promoter Anthony Joshua, two-time unified heavyweight world champion, British superstar boxer. He was featured on the Boxing Voice, the streamer. What's going on? And he was asked, should Deontay Wilder win this fight against Tyson Fury, this trilogy match? Are they going to keep the same energy to make the fight with Anthony Joshua? And are they willing to give Deontay Wilder 50-50 split? And initially, Eddie Hearn says, I don't know. I have to ask Anthony Joshua that. Moped Mosley, what's going on? Said, I have to ask Anthony Joshua that. David Johnson, what's going on? Then he said, but yeah, I don't see why wouldn't he? True Boxing News, what's going on? Naima Salah Udin, what's going on, great brother? Rashid Muhammad, my brother in Super Chat. What's good, Blue? What's good with you, great brother? Smash the like button, people. We got 400 people here. Let's get 400 likes. It's a shame they're playing with my notifications. That's what they're doing. They didn't send out my notifications. They're not sending them out. JMJ 2121. Where you been at, great brother? How you doing? Where you been at? Hope all is well with you. So he initially, Domingo Bonilla, what's going on, great brother? So initially, Eddie Hearn said, when asked about Deontay Wilder, would he keep the same energy? Give Deontay Wilder 50-50? Should Deontay Wilder beat Tyson Fury? Ryan Noble Barfield, what's going on? And initially he said, I don't know. I'm going to have to ask Anthony Joshua. Then he stated, box fans, what's going on? Then he said, yeah, well, I believe we would have to give him 50-50 because initially when he was when the negotiations, Rolando Torres, what's going on? When the negotiations started up with us, Robert Gonzalez, what's going on? When the negotiations started with us and Deontay Wilder back in the past, Mike Perkins, what's going on? That he stated that, well, we didn't see Deontay Wilder as being on the same level of star power as Anthony Joshua. We didn't believe that he brought in the same, namesake. Obviously, now he's a much bigger star. This is what Eddie Hearn is saying. Obviously, now he's a much bigger star, and he beats Tyson Fury. He said that was before Tyson Fury came back on the scene. He beats Tyson Fury. And should he beat Tyson Fury, yeah, he would deserve 50-50. And we're going to keep the same energy. Coach Rob, Fly High 89, Justin Trouble, Chad Quinn Jr., Eli Sinoris, what's going on? Copy Singer 5, what's going on? Mississippi King, what's going on? So he says that he will be a much bigger star. And he says we're going to keep the same energy and motivation to push forward for a fight with Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua, just like we are with Tyson Fury, T. Rucker, Andre Jefferson, what's going on? Because ultimately for Anthony Joshua, it's not about Malik L, what's going on? Raku Adeyemi, what's going on? It's not about the fighter, it's about undisputed for Anthony Joshua. So I like that energy. Now, initially, I'm going to tell you that I didn't like when he said that, he got to ask Anthony Joshua. But obviously, that's a part of, he can't make decisions for Anthony Joshua, right? So obviously, that's something, like you said, he has to take it to Anthony Joshua and make sure Anthony Joshua is on board with giving Deontay Wilder 50-50. Curtis Price, Jafari Caesar, what's going on? Texas Bulldog Boxing, what's going on? So I understand where he's coming from when he says that, right? But, like I said, he said that they're going to keep the same energy as they had with Tyson Fury. Sather Yala, what's going on, great brother? He said he's capping. Dwayne Bowman, what's going on, great brother? Dion Smith, my brother in Super Chat. AJ is weak. Wilder and Fury are the only top dogs in the heavyweight. AJ isn't beating Wilder or Fury. He needs to fight Ortiz. Yeah. Jason Judy, what's going on? Jeff Pierre Lewis, what's going on? Everybody has their own viewpoint of who you believe is at the top. I think it's Anthony Joshua's at the top because I'll tell you why. AJ Lewis, what's going on? E2G Performance, Money in the Ghetto, what's going on? I can tell you why. My thing is this, is because I believe that Anthony Joshua ultimately finds a way to win. He did so. GS, what's going on? Memphis Dino, what's going on? Now, obviously, we could say Andy Ruiz, he did it to himself in the second fight, not coming in shape, not being focused. Jason Brown, what's going on? Not being focused, not coming in shape, not taking the fight serious. But Anthony Joshua, he found a way to win. Brian Pittman, what's going on? Lloyd Lawrence, UK, my brother. Captain, what's going on? Scant Rants. Hall Brown, too, what's going on? But Anthony Joshua, he came in fully prepared, in shape, and had a game plan and followed through with it. Now, like I said, we could say, well, on the flip side of that, Jordan Maverick, Los Angeles Lakers, what's going on? PHMD, what's going on? 13, what's going on? Now, on the flip side of that, obviously, we could say, yeah, well, on the flip side of that, is Andy Ruiz didn't come in looking to fight. He didn't come in shape, right? For sure. Mr. Boxing Moves, what's going on? He said, why does no one think Usyk can beat AJ? I don't think he could beat AJ. Trent G, what's going on? Stu Baby Love TV, what's going on? I think Oleksandr Usyk is limited. Michael Demps, what's going on? Tunnel Vision, what's going on? I don't think he has much power. I don't think he's big enough to deal with the top three guys, Wilder, Fury, and Joshua. Ray Patterson, what's going on? Michael Demps, what's going on? I don't believe he has the size, the power to compete with them. He uses his Hubble telescope. What's going on? Sim Cobley, Mississippi. What's going on, great brother? Salute to South Africa. Infamous Nova. What's going on? So I don't believe he has the tools to beat them. I don't think he could beat Dillian White. I don't think he could beat Luis Ortiz or Andy Ruiz. I think he belongs at cruiserweight. Jaquan Pickett, what's going on? I don't believe he could hang with those big boys. He just don't pack enough punch. He don't have enough bricks in his pocket. I just don't think that he could beat them. 50 Shades of the Dominator. What's going on? Jeremiah Williams. What's going on? See, the thing is, that kid TV. What's going on? Desmond Johnson. What's going on? See, the thing is, Anthony Joshua has a punch. You're not gonna get the movement with Anthony Joshua may affect him. Brian Pittman, I appreciate you. The movement may AJ XNI, Big Truck Trap Star, my brother. What's going on? The movement may initially give AJ some problems, take him some time. Slick Sophistication, what's going on? To pin down Usyk, but eventually Anthony Joshua is gonna pick up on it. He's gonna start to time him. Beats My Country, what's going on? He's gonna start to time him. And Usyk, I don't believe, can take the punch of Anthony Joshua. Daniel Huckey, what's going on? Ultimately, Greg Green, what's going on? I know that P.A. Wright, what's going on? Daniel Huckey, what's going on? So I know the people, Jethro66, what's going on? They're gonna feel like, well, his hands are fast. He is, he has respectable power. He has boxing ability. He can move around the ring. Yeah, that's true. If Usyk loses to Anthony Joshua, essentially it's over. It's Jay. What's going on? He's not going to have the same amount of chances because it's just not believable. He loses to Anthony Joshua. Is there anybody that believes he could beat Wilder and Fury? No. Andrew Logwood, what's going on? No. Can he beat? I don't believe he could beat Dillian White. I don't believe he could beat Andy Ruiz or Luis Ortiz. Adrian Vett, Moped Mosley, what's going on? Jay Berry, brother in the super chat. Blue, you're wrong about Terrence Crawford being just as big of a draw as Tank. Bud has no personality. I don't care how good he is. Okay. Travis Touchdown, what's going on, great brother? Again, Jay Berry, we're going to deal with facts over feelings. Is that what we're going to do? Great brother Jay Berry, are we going to deal with facts over feelings, or are we going to deal with strictly feelings? Malik L, what's going on? Torres Stanley, what's going on? Jason Brown, what's going on? Because what you just said was all feelings. Are we going to deal with facts over feelings, or are we going to deal with feelings? Which one? Let me know, great brother, and I'll address that. Jay Berry, gotta let me know what you think. Robert O'Quinn, what's going on? See, this is what we got to stop doing. We have to stop listening to the narratives and start looking at the facts. I'll say it again. Switch music. What's going on? Let's stop looking at the narratives and start looking at the facts. Can we do that? Music make you lose control. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Smash the like button, man. Centino's Boston, where you been at, great brother? How you feeling? I won't be making it out to Vegas this time because I work, but I will represent for the cause here at the home front. Salute, brother. Oh, salute to you, Centino's Boston. Appreciate you, great brother. Go subscribe to my brother Centino's Boston. Centino, drop the link in the chat. The T Sizzle 99. What's going on? Bud got pay-per-view numbers. I'm gonna get to it. Lala D, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing? We have 300 likes and we have 630 people. KP from KC5, my brother, where you been at? Lala D, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Hey, we got 630 people. Get the likes up to 630. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Smash the like button. You see they're not sending out the notifications. They're dragging their feet. They're blocking it. So smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. Buying petrol. What's going on? Keon Cobb. What's going on? Seth Chillis. What's going on? Y'all see they playing with the notifications. Patrick, what's going on? You see that? Smash the like button. Tony TV. What's going on? German Queros. What's going on? Y'all see that? And still we not participating. Don't moonlight. Participate. The gentleman hooligan. What's going on? They're not sending out the notifications. They keep messing with the views. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. Joe Davis 2310. What's going on? Smash the like button, man. Look, we just had 640 people now drop down to 570. You see what the games that they playing. Smash the like button. Solomon Khan, what's going on, great brother? 640 people, and then it falls down to 570. Get the likes all the way up, people. Get the likes all the way up. Heavy Betters Entertainment. Meet Bay, what's going on? Slick Sophistication, what's going on? Chris Rob Media TV. Carl Sanders Bradford, what's going on? Carl Sanders Bradford said, no games, you're a fool. So why you here? What'd you come here for? Emmanuel H., my brother, what's going on with you, King? What you come here for? 3 states below, my brother, what's going on? Still Swinging Podcast, what's going on? So anyway, brother said I'm wrong about Terrence Crawford. Bankroll, what's going on? Jay Berry, what's going on? So let's get to what Jay Berry had to say. I'm wrong about Terrence Crawford and Gervonta Tank Davis. How could I be wrong? Show me the difference. What's the difference? What's the difference? Days Sayaba 0328. What's going on? Rich Alex, what's going on? Get him out of here. Goodbye. Easy Lewin, what's going on? Pugilist Shiznit, what's going on, great brother? So now we got to look at it. Look, Rolando Torres, what's going on? Let's look at this, right? What is the difference? Jaden Sakai, what's going on? What's the difference? The numbers aren't that much different. Big Snack Pack, my brother, he said the gate. Well, how will we know the gate is much different? When Terrence Crawford's gate, the ticket prices aren't the same. Miss Put Together, Peace Bless Queen, how you doing? B-Dog, what's going on? We got to have the same ticket prices, right? So Terrence Crawford has sold out when he's in his hometown. Okay? When we're talking about ticket prices, we got to let's put Gervonta Tank Davis at Madison Square Garden, right, against Mario Barrios and see if he does the same numbers. He's being promoted very well. Okay? He has an engine behind him that Terrence Crawford does not. And yet Terrence Crawford did 150,000 pay-per-view buys and Gervonta Tank Davis did 200,000. That's not much off. And if Terrence Crawford had Floyd Mayweather promoting him with Al Heyman and pushing him with the engine behind him, well, then you got to expect him to do bigger numbers. And that Atlanta market is a good market that Gervonta Tank Davis cornered. Now, I'm not saying Tank Davis is not a star. That's not what I'm saying at all. Let me clarify that. Because he is a star. He's a superstar. What I'm saying is, by our standards, with Gervonta Tank Davis, we also have to say Terrence Crawford is a superstar. Because if we say Tank is a mega star, then we have to give Terrence Crawford the same opportunities. If he's doing 150,000 with zero promotion, with a promoter, Bob Arum, who just doesn't believe in him, well, then imagine what he would do with a promoter that would believe in him, would push the engine behind him, would promote him, Floyd Mayweather. Imagine Floyd Mayweather was everywhere Terrence Crawford was. This is what y'all not taking into consideration. Imagine Leonard Ellerby talking up Terrence Crawford. And again, we could say, well, that's Terrence Crawford's fault because he didn't sign there. You're right. But what I'm saying is just look at the landscape. Nucky Gamble, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Blue, I just want to hear that dub on your boy. Salute to my brother Nucky Gamble dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Much love to you. DJ Chris Cruz, brother in the super chat. What's good, Blue? Shout out from Dallas. Salute to Dallas, man. Much love to you. Patrick Ross, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. People got to understand Bud is underrated by media. Wilder got cheated in his back for his due. Joshua pedigree as a boxer is what would put him in the big three heavyweight, and Tank got a younger crowd. Exactly. Tank has a younger crowd, but Tank has a machine behind him. It's the difference. Omar Sharif, what's going on? Mr. Nacho Cheese 100, what's going on? We got to take that into consideration. If I'm saying this, Albert Harper, what's going on? Vinny, Young Target, what's going on? Salute to Alabama. And I'm saying this. Alvin McMillan, what's going on? If Gervonta Tank Davis, if Terrence Crawford could come close to Gervonta Tank Davis pay-per-view numbers with no push, Randy Ridley, Q Dog, what's going on? With no push, imagine what he would do with the same push. Now, we know he should have never re-signed and so on and so forth. But imagine what Terrence Crawford could do with the same push. Alfred Petaway, Rabat Fowl, what's going on? Four, what's going on? Jason Brown, what's going on? Established 94, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. The type of support Tank gets on fight nights from black culture and celebs is way different from Bud. Bud doesn't get that type of public love and support. Pay-per-view numbers are similar, though. Well, again, that's promotion. Miracle T-Baby, what's going on? That's promotion. Give him Floyd Mayweather. You're talking about the celebrities and the people coming out. Well, for one, it's in Atlanta, which is Black Hollywood. So it's in Atlanta. For two, Floyd Mayweather is behind it. Bankroll, what's going on? Floyd Mayweather is behind it. Give him Floyd Mayweather. Leonard Ellaby is a great CEO. Everybody, Captain TV, what's going on? Leonard Ellaby is a great CEO. Leonard Ellaby does what a CEO is supposed to do. He's going to talk you up. Leonard Ellaby is going to tell the world that you are the best. Tank Davis is a star. We laugh at it, but Leonard Ellaby does his job. Deion Smith said, I missed the Super Chat. Pardon me, great brother. Let me go on up here. DJ Chris Cruz, Lucky Campbell. No, Deion Smith, I got you, great brother. I got that one. So let me see, Deion. So we got to put, give Tank Davis, Al Heyman. Deion Smith, I didn't get it. The one I got, I read it, great brother. Give Gervonta Tank Davis, Bob Arum, and give Terrence Crawford, Floyd Mayweather. Right now, just switch them. And let Terrence Crawford fight in Atlanta. See, y'all say, oh, Gervonta Davis the most exciting in boxing. Why? Because he gets these knockouts. Terrence Crawford knocked out his last 6 opponents. What are we talking about here? Quincy Carter, brother in the Super Chat. What do you suggest Bud do after contract is up in October? I think he should leave, go sign with Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is going to give him opportunities, Quincy Carter. Georgia Peach Denise, what's going on? Peace, blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Jack Don, what's going on? Pull counter boxing, what's going on? Floyd Mayweather is going to give him opportunities, just like he gets all his fighters opportunities. And you be like, man, they get an opportunity again. Joel Horter, Rich Allen, Alex, what's going on? Black King, what's going on? Yeah, Sylvester Stallone in 2011, what's going on? Don Mack, what's going on? Floyd Mayweather is going to get him opportunities. Go sign with Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is going to believe in Terrence Crawford. Believe that. Gio James, Khalil 98, Z Live, what's going on? Kaz, what's going on? Eugene Gibson, what's going on? Floyd Mayweather is going to believe in Terrence Crawford's talent. Floyd Mayweather is going to get him all the fights he wants. Believe that. Believe that. Kaz, what's going on? Believe that. He's going to get him opportunities. He's going to put him in the right markets. I'm believing in Floyd Mayweather. Go sign with him. Jay Berry, brother in the Super Chat. Their numbers may be the same for now, but their buzz is different. Tank is becoming a household name. Bud will be forgotten amongst casual fans. Once again, great brother, as I stated, it's because of who Gervonta Tank Davis is with. But again, look at it from what I'm telling you. If you're a wide receiver, okay, and okay, let's look at you're a wide receiver, right? And you're getting 100 catches a year, and you going through 5 quarterbacks, backup quarterbacks, third string quarterbacks, and you still coming away with 100 catches, 10 touchdowns, and 1,200 yards. Now, if you sign with Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, what you think your numbers are going to look like? If your numbers look like you with Tom Brady and your numbers is 102 catches, right? 110 catches with 1,250 yards and 11 touchdowns or 12 touchdowns, and mine is 100 catches with 1,200 yards and 10 touchdowns, and I don't have a quarterback, and you putting up the similar numbers with a great quarterback, imagine what I would do if you gave me the great quarterback. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Now, again, we could also say, well, Terrence Crawford should have never signed with re-signed Burgess Meredith. What's going on? Jeff Six Line. What's going on? Kashif Dixon. What's going on? We could say pugilism. What's going on? That he should have never resigned. He put himself in a position. I'm not against that. Damon Hennings, in my opinion. What's going on? Joseph Wiggins. What's going on? Zip Zog Zippity Doo. What's going on? Right? Sean Gibson. What's going on? I'm not saying that he shouldn't. You're right. He should have resigned. He should have did that, right? But what I'm trying to tell you is, if he's doing similar pay-per-view numbers with no push, with no engine, without Floyd Mayweather everywhere with him and talking on the podium with him, doing press conferences with him. Boxing Dad, Charles J., what's going on? B. Martin Jr., Loving Down Gaither, what's going on? Nate Morrell, what's going on? Imagine what Floyd Mayweather believes in Terrence Crawford. I know he can't talk him up right now, right? Elijah Spears, what's going on? Eric Holt, what's going on? Because obviously Terrence Crawford is under contract. But I am Lori Baby, Peace of Bus Queen. How you doing today? Axel Dahlstrom, brother in Super Chat. Without doubt, UK is the number one boxing nation. You're wrong. But okay, A-Side Box Talk, what's going on? Boss Man, what's going on? We're gonna deal with facts over feelings. Over here, great brother. Axel Dahlstrom. UK is not the number one market. No, it's not. Tanee Marie, Peace of Bus Queen. How you doing today? Belly the Bison, what's going on? I can prove to you why. Eddie Hearn just did an interview today and said that he wants to bring Dillian White over here to have 2 fights in the U.S. market because he needs to introduce him to the U.S. market. You don't hear anybody saying Gervonta Tank Davis needs to go and fight over in the U.K. to get introduced to their market. Have you ever heard that? Do you hear anybody saying that, hey, you know what would be good for Jerron Boots Ennis to go fight in the U.K. to build up his name in that market? No, you don't hear that. Do you hear anybody saying, oh, well, Terrence Crawford, not Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, bad examples because they already fought over there. But do you hear anybody saying that the blue chip prospects, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, they need to go fight in the UK to build up their name in the market? You don't hear that. You know why? Teofimo Lopez needs to fight in the UK to build up his name in the market. No, you don't hear that. You know why? Because you don't need to fight in that market to build your name up. But those fighters, Conor Ben is looking to come over here and fight. Dillian White looking to come over here and fight. They looking to come over here in the States because when you build your name in the States, you're a big fish in a big pond. When you build your name over in the UK, you're a big fish in a small pond. It's just the bottom line. It's just the facts. Quincy Carter, my brother in Super Chat, I don't think Bud Pride will let him sign to Floyd. Shaking my head. I believe he will. Boxing Stop. What's going on? He believes in Floyd Mayweather. I think that Floyd Mayweather is the one guy that could get through to Terrence Crawford. I'm 100. What's going on? Everybody, Cabin TV, what's going on? I believe that Terrence Crawford is a student of the game. Terrence Crawford respects the guys that from the guys that paved the way for him. Stacey Hall, what's going on? And I believe that he'll believe. I believe he'll listen to Floyd Mayweather. Patrick Rose, what's going on? Ross, what's going on? My brother Patrick Ross in the Super Chat. The fool just said Bud forgotten by casual fans. LOL. Yeah, no, he won't be. Jay Cooley, what's going on? Brother said let Bud go. No, I can't, bro. Can't do that. Knuckle Gamble, my brother in the Super Chat, dropping that halfer. Good on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. I feel on the pay-per-view sales. However, Tank, I feel you on the pay-per-view sales. However, Tank is also selling out arena 16,000 in his last fight. Terrence Crawford sold out arenas in Nebraska. Terrence Crawford can sell out arenas. Again, why Vaughn Noah? What's going on? Again, right? You got to look at one. This is what we're missing. Once again, Gary Source, what's going on? You know what I'm saying, TV, what's going on? Once again, we're missing this. Why the market. He went to Atlanta, Black Hollywood. Terrence Crawford go there, fight the right person with the right promoter. He'll sell it out as well. GF Hipster, what's going on? BN Boxing News, what's going on? Plain and simple. If Terrence Crawford went to Atlanta with the right opponent, he'll sell out Atlanta as well. We're dismissing that. Don't dismiss that. Include it. My brother, Carolina Ryder in the building in Super Chat, dropping that hundo on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. He says, salute to you, great brother. And I'll be hitting you back up this evening if you're free, great brother. I'll be hitting you back up this evening. Salute to my brother, Carolina Ryder. My brother, Paul Carrick in the Super Chat, dropping that half a girl on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Peace, Blue, and my LDBC family. Salute to you, great brother. Peace to you. Much love to you. Right? DeHaven Alexander, what's going on? Stephen Jones again, what's going on? Man, it just... He who greets, what's going on? Brandon Smith, what's going on? Oh boy, that's nice, what's going on? Still Swinging Podcast, what's going on? Dame Good Beats Production, what's going on, great brother? Man, this weather, man. B-Dog, what's going on? LVZ, NBA Talk, what's going on, LV? Road Money, what's going on? What's going on, LV? Everybody Cabin TV, Life, Love, Peace, Blessings, Queen, how you doing today? Man, here go this weather, man. Here go this weather. Peace and blessings to the Queen. I am Lori Baby in the Super Chat, dropping that half a girl on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Hey, Blue, the U.S. is the biggest network for boxing. Terrence Crawford needs to get his together before he get left behind. Hashtag Philly Joint. Hashtag Don't Forget Me. Yeah, I was getting ready to plug you right now. I was just waiting for you to come in. And salute to the Queen. I am Lori Baby. Edgar Valencia, what's going on? I need y'all to go support I am Lori Baby. Go to her Twitter account and you can support her. She has a GoFundMe there on Twitter. I want you guys to go there and support it. All right, I'm a write it up in the chat. Hold on. This weather is unbelievable, man. There go my internet. Watch. You could go on Twitter at I am Lori Baby on Twitter and go support the Queen. I am Lori Baby. Right? You could go there, retweet, help support the Queen, man. She has a special situation. Her and the great brother are attempting to do. So I need y'all to go support I am Lori Baby. Go to follow her on Twitter at I am Lori Baby on Twitter. Please, let's go support her. Right? You could click on the GoFundMe there on Twitter. Click on it. It's pinned to her Twitter. You could click on it there and support the Queen. I am Lori Baby. Let's go support the Queen. I am Lori Baby. Can we do that, my peopleizations? Go to at I am Lori Baby on Twitter. D. Trek Morgan, brother in the Super Chat. There are a few real pay-per-view stars in combat sports, period, and Gervonta Tank Davis not there yet. Right. So what I'm saying is this, right? Thank you. I appreciate y'all, man. Go support the Queen. Jay Reed, David the Real Thomas, Robert Rich, Gary Source. What's going on? So this is what I'm saying to y'all, right? Is that if we're gonna go based off of those numbers, Jay Lynn, peace, blessings, Queen. How you doing today? If we're gonna go based off of those numbers, right? 215,000 they expecting it to top off. Then we gotta respect Terrence Crawford numbers. Malice 730. What's going on? If we're going to say, hey, well, Tank is a superstar. Look at his pay-per-view. Okay, then we got to say the same thing for Terrence Crawford is what I'm saying. D. Trek Morgan, brother, back in the Super Chat. He said the last real pay-per-view star in boxing was Floyd. That's it. You forgot Manny Pacquiao and Canelo Alvarez. Dante Sanumi Sims, what's going on? You forgot Canelo Alvarez and you forgot Floyd, Manny Pacquiao. Because Canelo Alvarez is doing great numbers. Canelo Alvarez does great numbers on pay-per-view. He was doing pretty good numbers. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I need y'all to go support the Queen. I am Lori Baby. And my brother, Soldier Boy 911. Right? So Canelo Pito Frescoball, what's going on? So Canelo Alvarez, Carlos Copeland, what's going on? Taylor Live, what's going on? Canelo Alvarez, King Nat 666, what's going on, great brother? King Nat said Terrence Crawford don't have any pay-per-view fights. Well, he has 2 pay-per-view fights, and so does Gervonta Tank Davis. Still Swinging Podcast, Joe Horder, what's going on? What do you mean he don't have pay-per-view fights when he has 2? And he did 150,000. Tank did 215,000. Tank's first fight with Gamboa, Leo Santa Cruz, was pay-per-view, right? And that was Only the Funk. What's going on? Roy Babington, what's going on? And that was 150,000 pay-per-views. So we can't say that DeAndre Lanhart, what's going on? We can't say that Terrence Crawford is not a successful pay-per-view star, but then say Tank is, and they're doing similar numbers. Dennis Norwood, what's going on? Now, Tank's is more consistent. St. Louis Mick, what's going on? Because 150 to 200, it's staying consistent. But Philip Guthrie, what's going on? So we can't say, oh, well, he's a superstar and his is not successful. Jamal Stafford, what's going on? OSIS Diploma TV show, what's going on? Okay, I want to talk to Deontay, please, because I'm from Edo State, Nigeria, but I live in Italy. Man, how that happen? My brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports. Joe Baffa, what's going on? Al Football, what's going on? Kaz, what's going on? VA Horse, what's going on? So that's all I'm saying is that Tyrese Terrell McKnight, what's going on? Now, I knew Kareem El Amin, what's going on? I knew that was going to ruffle some feathers. I knew some people was going to say, hey, Classy Mag, what's going on? He said, no notification. Yeah, they're not sending them out. Gucci Montana, what's going on? David Lowe, what's going on? They're not sending them out today. They just decided, nah, not for Blue, not today. Leo Vince Smoke, my brother, what's going on? Yeah, smash the like button, man. We got 740 people. Let's get 740 likes right now. Will Gray, what's going on? Hold on, my wife calling me.
Honey.
Yeah, baby.
So you could tell your live, right?
The lights went out?
It's a thunderstorm warning for.
Yeah, I see.
Okay.
Yeah, the lights downstairs went out?
Yeah, stickered.
All right. Gavin Washington, Only the Funk, Big Country Howard, what's going on? Yeah. My peoples, man. Support the channel, man. Smash the like button, man. Let's get the likes all the way up, my peoples. Up LDN TV, what's going on? Yeah, man. It's storming here, man. Smash the like button, peoples. Let's get the likes all the way up. Storming here, man. Smash the like button, peoples. Let's get the likes all the way up. Jay Murder, what's going on, brother? Robert Rich, my brother in the super chat. He said, Bud is a superstar. Tanks is on his way to passing Bud as far as pay-per-view numbers go. Tank has people behind him promoting him and getting him them big. Facts. He has an engine behind him that's dedicated to making him a star. People, we got 600 likes. Where do they do that at? Mansa Musa Lifestyle, what's going on? Get the likes to 1K. Why do we have 600 likes? Get the likes all the way up. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. King Jeffrey Jaffa, what's going on? D Will, what's going on? D Chosen 33, what's going on? My brother William Old School are there in the building in the super chat. Salute, Blue. Appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, great brother. BK Don 718. Jay Lynn, peace bless, Queen. How you doing today? Jose Villanueva, what's going on? And they fighting the same level of competition. D-Trek Morgan, my brother in super chat. I predict Errol Spence will be the face of boxing after he beats Manny. I don't doubt it. Dice 1997, Ronnie Anderson, what's going on? Dago 619, Cali Factor, what's going on? I don't doubt that at all. I don't doubt that at all. He's already doing the biggest pay-per-view numbers. I think that this Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury fight is going to do some mega numbers. Machiavelli Mafia, my brother in the super chat. Tank has not fought any of the real big fights yet. Not Dev, Gary, Tio, etc. But the way May promotes him, it feels like he's fighting all the big fights. That's a fact. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Now imagine if Terrence Crawford had that same engine behind him. Terrence Crawford is doing this, and his promoter, Bob Arum, is telling the world that he can't sell. He's not a draw. Imagine Floyd saying, man, Tank ain't a draw. He can't sell. Imagine Leonard Ellerbe saying, man, Tank can't sell, man. We ain't putting that money up for that. It's not worth it. He's not a draw. Chris Brooks, what's going on? Imagine that. Francis J. McKinnis Jr., what's going on? Eugene Gibson, sleeping one eye open, what's going on? Imagine that. Imagine that. Stocky B24, what's going on? And still be somewhat successful? Come on. Think about that. My brother DB in the building. Go subscribe to my brother DB in the building in the super chat. He said, what's cracking, my brother Blue? Sending some love from South Central LA. We are going to have a blast in Vegas. Oh, bro, I can't wait. Can't wait. Going to be a movie. Tay Brown, peace, blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Going to be a movie. Big Pack TV, what's going on? It's going to be historic, my brother. It's going to be historic. Salute to my brother Fred, Barbershop Conversations. DB, drop that link, great brother. Hubble Telescope, what's going on? MP Dub TF, Dane Watson, what's going on? Drop that link so they can subscribe and support your channel, great brother. Yeah, it's going to be epic, man. It's going to be epic. My brother, Twiz West Philly in the building, in the super chat, dropping that hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, just stop by to drop the chicken off. You know I keep it being with you good, brother. Your boxing talk be on a beam. Salute 100. I appreciate you, great brother, coming through, starting up and showing me love, man. That's much appreciated. Much love, much appreciated, great brother. Much love and much appreciated. Salute to my brother Twiz West Philly. Salute to West Philadelphia. Life, love, peace, blessings, Queen. She said, I'm sure I'm hurt. I can't be in Vegas. Don't worry. Order it on TV. Chen Smoke, Don Ron, what's going on? Just be a part of history. That's all. Gator Flash 123. Tori Harris, what's going on? You going to the Wilder fight? Yes, sir. Albert Doherty, what's going on? Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Kenneth Pinkney, what's going on? Destin T, what's going on? A-Side Boxator, brother in the super chat, dropping that. Good on your boy Blue in the super chat. Bud may not feel he has anything to prove and may not have the urge to really fight the best. He isn't active on social media, and his last meaningful fight was in Dongo in 2017. 4 years of D-class fighters says a lot. Not 4 years of D-class fighters. Come on. They wasn't D-class fighters, great brother. He fought Kell Brook, not a D-class fighter. He wasn't at his best, but he ain't a D-class fighter. He fought Igis Kavalaskis. He's not a D-class fighter. He fought Jose Benavidez Jr. He's not a D-class fighter. They may not be A-level, but they ain't D-class. And he fought Jeff Horn for the belt. And he fought Amir Khan. Like, they're not D-class. They're not who we wanted. Patrick Scott, what's going on, Pat? They're not the fighters we want to see him fight, but they're not D-class. Chuga Fantastic, what's going on, great brother? Coming through, starting up, showing love. As always, appreciate you. D-Trek Morgan, brother in Super Chat. I feel Wilder would be a pay-per-view star if he wasn't pro-black so much, and we all know mainstream hate strong black men. Well, the thing is, he's a pay-per-view star. He's a pay-per-view star. So his pay-per-views are successful. And man, what's going on? You got to understand what happens with all of these guys today. What happened with Tank Davis this time? You know what happened with Tank Davis? I can only imagine. I wonder if Leonard Ellerbe, Paul Boston, what's going on? I wish Leonard Ellerbe would tell us how many streams was illegally streamed. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. You know, the first Wilder Fury fight, there was 10 million illegal streams. 10 million. Y'all ain't hear me. 10 million. Come on. How could you be successful like that? You can't. You can't. TR, what's going on? 10 million. I want to know how many people did that with Tank Davis fight. Because I'm sure it's some huge number. DP Rock, what's going on? D Tom, what's going on? 10 million people. So imagine how many people, Jamal Stafford, what's going on, did that with Tank. Imagine. Pierre Wright, what's going on, great brother? I would love to know how many people that they found out. Would love to know that. Because that is unbelievable, man. That's unbelievable, man. There's no support. Everybody will look to do it, you know. You could watch it on this. Come on. Who is next for Tank needs to be Devin Haney. Devin Haney is open. Sergio Mendoza, what's going on? D. Will, what's going on? Gervonta Davis need to fight Devin Haney next. Devin Haney, the Raider Scholar, Gavin Washington, what's going on? According to Eddie Hearn, Devin Haney didn't re-sign with the Zone to assure himself. Now, this is what I tell y'all when y'all say that people, you know, Erica Bailey, peace of blessing, Queen, how you doing today? When people say, "Oh man, you know these fighters not," and they got something to say about Devin Haney. Well, Devin Haney, according to Eddie Hearn, he didn't want to re-sign with the Zone. Now get this. He didn't want to sign with the Zone because he wanted to make sure he was able and free to be able to move around, to fight Teofimo Lopez without any blockage, to fight Tank Davis without any blockage. Come on, man. Isn't that what y'all want? But y'all still don't understand Devin Haney's motivation. Robert Rich, my brother in the super chat. Hey, Blue, which fight you think is more bigger? Wilder, Tyson Fury 3, Spence Manny, and does bigger numbers? I think the intrigue for Wilder, Tyson Fury 3 is higher. I think the demand is going to be higher. And we know as the heavyweights go, so does the sport of boxing. Now, I don't believe that Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao is going to be far behind, if at all. I think it'll be similar numbers. But as the heavyweight division goes, so goes the sport of boxing. Right? It's just that way. It's just the way it is. But Errol Spence, Manny Pacquiao is going to be right behind them, if not right on the side of them. So I don't think if one is bigger than the other, it's not going to be by much. It'll be about the same. They're both mega fights. Marky Dan 123, my brother in Super Chat. Salute to the family. Just finished my last day of college classes. I'm graduating with a bachelor's in psychology. Salute. Oh my. Salute to my brother Marky Dan 123. Everybody, please. I need everybody stop what they're doing and text in the chat, put in the chat, supporting the great brother, whether it's the praying hands, the fist, the strong, whatever you got. Send it to my brother Marky Dan 123. He just graduated, got his bachelor's in psychology. Salute to that brother, man, doing his thing. Let's support him. Let's show him love. Let's let him know we here to support him. Hyper awareness. What's going on? That's great. Great news, great brother. Everybody, I need everybody in here to support my brother Marky Dan 123. The brother just graduated college, got his degree in psychology. That's a blessing, man. That's what we do. Lazy Lewis, what's going on? That's what's up right there. Aaron Stinson, what's going on? James Diamond, Jamarian Allen, Jay Hutch, what's going on? That's what's up right there, brother. S550J, Phil Man, what's going on? King Zeus, what's going on? Chosen One, what's going on? That's what's up, Marky Dan. Devontae Richardson, what's going on? Too much, what's going on? That's what's up, great brother. That's what's up. Keon Cobb, what's going on? Appreciate you. Man, that's what's up, great brother. That's love. Blessings to you, man. Lock Raven, what's going on? Because I'm going to need you. Because some of these fans and some of these supporters and some of these fighters, man, woo, they all up in here, great brother. They all up in here. I'm going to have to come sit on your couch. James Diamond, what's going on? Beats by Country, Slicey, what's going on? Andre Edwards, what's going on? Standard Gold, what's going on? Erica Bailey, peace, blessings, queen. I'm gonna have to come sit on your couch, great brother. Oh, ho, ho. Gonna need your help. Just Joe King, what's going on, great brother? They be getting me, bro. They be getting me, boy. I tell you. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1K. Talib Cunningham, Robert Rich, what's going on? Paul Carrick, my brother, back in the super chat. Do you know why Wilder vs. Fury wasn't put on the Raiders' new stadium? It was something with the owner of the Raiders. I don't know what happened. Nate Woolbright, what's going on? It was something. I heard something that was something with the owner. I don't know if they have training camp. He just didn't want to host it, but it was something of that magnitude that they just didn't approve it. So I don't know. And they're not a fully open 1,000% capacity, full capacity. So I heard that's a part two. They didn't want all those people there. I don't know, something of that magnitude. I can't really give you a solid answer, but I've heard a few things is why it didn't happen. Yeah, smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1K, my peoples. Get the likes to 1.1K. Let's smash that like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. Victor Griffith, what's going on? TR, what's going on? Brick Boy Jones, brother in the super chat, dropping that halfer. Good on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute, Blue Bud. Delaware is in here. Salute to Delaware, man. Salute to Delaware, man. Hot Science 7, what's going on? Hey, man, Delaware is so small, great brother, Brick Boy Jones, bro. I'll be traveling, and I'm driving down south, and, man, you blink and you be through Delaware, man. Next thing you know, welcome to Maryland. Heading into Baltimore. Be like, huh? Already? All I did was pass 4 exits. The experience, what's going on? All I did was go past 4 exits, and I'm past Delaware already? YK World, what's going on? Salute to TR. TR said Denver in the building. Salute to Denver. Seemed like y'all getting ready to get Aaron Rodgers over there at the Broncos, huh? B-Boy Pop 97, what's going on? Al Green, right? Man, it seemed like I'll be on the turnpike and go through and be like, already? King Zeus, what's going on? Dr. Pablo, sir, what's going on? Right, I went through Delaware already? Whew. It'd take you like 15 minutes to get through Delaware. That's unbelievable. James Diamonds, what's going on? So, yeah, if he had the same engine, Terrence Crawford, then, you can expect similar results. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that Tank Davis is not a star. I'm not saying none of that. I'm saying that if Terrence Crawford had the similar engine behind him, man, he would do similar, if not bigger numbers. Jay Reed, what's going on? He would do great numbers. Great numbers. I can see it, man. If he's doing 150,000 pay-per-views and they not even pushing his fights, remember this now. They told Terrence Crawford that, remember this, Terrence Crawford said Bob Arum told him right before the post-out fight, there was no money for him for pay-per-views. That's what he said. And Gid Gaba, what's going on? Salute to South Africa, man. South Africa be supporting your boy Blue. S. Hendricks, what's going on? And full movie episode, what's going on? Jay Lynn. And another thing, Jay Lynn, everybody says how B-Son Shy, what's going on to the Shy? Jay Lynn, everybody says that Gervonta Tank Davis is the most exciting fighter. Deal with the TV, what's going on? But Terrence Crawford knocked out his last 6 opponents. That's not excitement? When have you seen Terrence Crawford in a boring fight? Ever? Have we ever seen Terrence Crawford in a boring fight? Ever? If so, show me. Have you ever seen Terrence Crawford in a boring fight? Ever? This dude has knocked out his last 6 opponents. From his last fight at Undisputed at junior welterweight to his last 5 fights, making his debut at welterweight. So what's the difference? What's the difference? Nitty G, my brother, what's going on? How could Tank be more exciting than him? What is Tank doing to be more exciting? I'm not saying Tank is not exciting. Please don't confuse me. Don't misquote me. Dow Johnson, what's going on? Not saying Tank is not more exciting. I mean, not exciting. Not saying he's not a pay-per-view star, because he is. I'm just saying, if we could do that for Tank, then why can't we say the same thing for Terrence? Bison Shot, my brother said, no one's questioning Crawford's skill set, just the people he fighting. Well, we question the people Tank fight. We question the people Tank fight. So what's the difference? Robert Rich, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute, Blue. I would love to see Gervonta versus Haney, but I don't think Floyd will be quick to make that fight. I think Floyd and TMT are loving the black versus Hispanic fights. Yeah, but at the same token, Leonard Ellaby said, whoever after the fight, because the fight was in Atlanta, he said, whoever said that the black market don't exist in boxing when we showing and improving it. So then put him against another black fighter. Erica Bailey, peace and blessings to the queen in the super chat. Wilder knocked out Malik Scott. Why do you think he chose him to be his trainer? That's so odd to me. Am I missing something? Queen, Malik Scott is a boxing mind. Deal with it, TV, what's going on? Malik Scott is a boxing mind, right? And so, Bro D, what's going on? Malik Scott is a boxing mind, and the best trainers don't make the best fighters, right? I'm sure Buddy McGirt has trained fighters he lost to, right? Freddie Roach look how he changed Manny Pacquiao's career. He wasn't a good fighter. Malik Scott knows what it takes. He's a boxing mind. He has, he's a historian, right? So I know Tyson Fury said, well, he knocked out Malik Scott, and I knocked out Malik Scott in sparring. So what makes him a great trainer? Well, which one of these trainers can you point to and say was a great fighter? I'll wait. Which one? What trainer today was a great fighter? A legendary fighter, a Hall of Fame fighter. How many trainers today are Hall of Fame worthy? Tyson Fury's dad, Tyson Fury's uncle, his family don't have a lineage of great fighters. So who? And you know what's odd? Erica Bailey, you know what's odd? Most fighters that were great fighters that train their sons, nephews, or family members, or anybody, it seems like they struggle to get their fighters to do what they want. It seemed like it's reversed. So, yeah, D knocked out Malik, but Malik is a boxing mind. L Dub Boxing, my brother in the building. Go subscribe to my brother L Dub Boxing. He said Roy Jones Jr. Yeah, Roy Jones Jr. only had one successful fighter. How many great successful fighters does Roy Jones have right now? That's proven. That's world champions. David the Real Thomas, Reese Bro, what's going on? How many? On a high level. Prince Shalom Warring Angel, what's going on? Who? A Weezy Bang, what's going on? Who does Roy Jones have on a high level? Who? Buddy McGirt was a good fighter. He's not an all-time great. Khalil Buckner, what's going on? Mr. Shogun L, what's going on? Chantel Hill, what's going on? Majid, what's going on? Buddy McGirt was a good fighter. He wasn't an all-time great. Robert Garcia was a good fighter. He wasn't an all-time great. They was champions, but not all-time greats. GB Lifetime Videos, what's going on? I'm not knocking them, but what I'm saying is, who's a Floyd Mayweather? Who's a Oscar De La Hoya? Who's a Lennox Lewis? Chris Ray, what's going on? Where's the Sugar Ray Leonard? Sir, all seeing Ja, what's going on? I know Buddy McGirt in the Hall of Fame. What I'm saying is, yeah, he was a very good fight. Okay, again, Arturo Gotti's in the Hall of Fame. Would you say he's an all-time great fighter? Andy Jenkins, what's going on? PLG Ski, what's going on? Not saying Buddy McGirt is not. You Master Allah, what's going on? I'm just telling the truth. Not slighting Buddy McGirt or anything. I'm saying, when you say Buddy McGirt, do you say, is he on the level of Pernell Whitaker or Floyd Mayweather or Oscar De La Hoya, Lennox Lewis, Evander Holyfield? Is he on that level? Arthur Hawkins, what's going on? There's levels of Hall of Famers, just like there's levels of fighters in current. It's just levels. Capadon 24, what's going on? There's levels. That's all I'm saying. Not saying he's not. And again, how many Buddy McGirts is there training today? We mentioned two people. I asked y'all to give me the names, and y'all gave me two people. Buddy McGirt and Roy Jones. That tells you everything you need to know, right? Poke the Bear Boxing, what's going on? Mini Bike Mafia, what's going on? Machiavelli Mafia, brother in Super Chat. Salute to the king, Marky Dan. So, Blue, your official prediction is Bud to May promotions. No, that's not my prediction. That's what I want to happen. Machiavelli Mafia. That's not my prediction of where he'll go. That's what I want. That's where I want him to go. Cliff Young, what's going on? Mr. K Machino, brother said Blue, AJ versus Usyk prediction. I think AJ going to stop him in the 6th round. 6th, 7th round. Robert Sanders, what's going on? Simp No More, what's going on? Chad Quinn Jr., Hamilton Steele, what's going on? Deontay Mosley, my brother. Soldier Boy 911, what's going on? Hot Science 7, what's going on? Brian Elridge, what's going on? So who? Y'all gave me two people. See how that works? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's not many. Out of all the fighters, out of all the trainers, y'all gave me two. Reese the house guy said, Blue ignoring Roger Mayweather. I didn't ignore Roger Mayweather. Roger Mayweather took an already finished product and Floyd Mayweather that was trained by his father, who wasn't the best fighter in the world. See? I didn't ignore anything. I know what I'm talking about. Floyd Mayweather Sr. taught Roger and Floyd, and they both was better fighters than him. Y'all ain't hear me. Floyd Mayweather Sr., he taught Roger and Floyd Mayweather Jr., and they both was better than him. They both had better careers than he did. So talk to me. I said it, and I'm going to say it again. The best trainers don't always make the best fighters. Once again, the best trainers don't make the best fighters. The Joe Show, what's going on? 1526, what's going on? Classy Mag said, didn't see your super chat. Pardon me, great brother. Let me try to stroll up. I don't know why it does this, man. It just jumps on me, man. Sorry, Classy Mag, man. Southern T Boxing and Sports, my brother. Go subscribe to my brother, Southern T Boxing and Sports. Cordell Bills, what's going on? Ignacio Mendoza, what's going on? So, again, Lock Raven, what's going on? Again, show me this world-class fighter that is a trainer. I'm still waiting. It's not many. Malsham Allen, brother in the super chat. Salute. I think Spence and versus Pacquiao might look like Spence versus Bundu. No. No way, no how. Manny Pacquiao, much better fighter than that. Believe it or not, it's going to look a lot like Sean Porter and Errol Spence in the beginning. But as the fight goes on, I believe Errol Spence will make adjustments. Manny Pacquiao won't make adjustments, and Errol Spence will start to separate himself. Janina Brissett, peace of blessings, queen. How you doing? Mike Styles, what's going on? Cesar Huberto, what's going on? Andy Jenks, what's going on? And Ami Los, what's going on? I think that Errol Spence eventually get the timing down, get the distance down. It'll look like the Sean Porter Errol Spence fight because Manny Pacquiao is going to make him fight on the inside. He's going to push the fight. Manny Pacquiao don't know how to fight any other way. Oh, Paul Boston, what's going on? He don't know how to fight any other way. He's just going to come forward. Action. Jason Brown, what's going on? Wesley DeVos, what's going on? You heard what he said. I'm training for action. This is going to be the most action I had in a fight in my last 4 fights. Well, what does that tell you? He's coming to fight. Have you ever seen a fight Manny Pacquiao's not in the fight? Unless he's in there with a pure boxer and they nullify his skill set and they slow the fight down and they frustrate him. Other than that, he's in an action-packed fight. Oh, Dub Boston, Devin Haney has a similar skill set Malik Scott did in his. I agree. I could agree with that. But the difference is Devin Haney is obviously smaller, so he's quicker. You know, I believe he's just a little more fluid than Malik was. And I think he was more accurate than Malik. But for sure, I could see that comparison. People don't understand what Malik Scott brought to the table. Bobo, what's going on? Where you been at, Bobo? People don't understand what Malik Scott brings to the table because they never even watched Malik Scott. Naz One, what's going on? Raphael Harmon, what's going on? They never watched Malik Scott. They don't know. They're probably the only fight they know about Malik Scott is the fight he had with Deontay Wilder. And before we know he was the head trainer, well, before y'all knew he was the head trainer, right? I bet that nobody even knew about that or didn't remember it. Hezekiah Ben Israel, what's going on? It's Jay say, you know, EJ wasn't with Blu-ray for the Porter fight. Right. Al J4, what's going on? DeAndre Carey, what's going on? Doesn't matter. We talking about Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is going to bring something completely different to the table. Joey Rodriguez, what's going on? Yes, he's going to have the physical. Errol Spence is, I believe he's going to start to break Manny Pacquiao down in the second half of the fight. In the first half of the fight, it's going to be a close fight. Manny Pacquiao is going to come out. His angles, you have to get used to. You have to slow the fight down. You have to get used to the angles and the speed. You see, like Keith Thurman, the second half of the fight he came on. Everybody comes on in the second half of the fight with Manny Pacquiao. Putman Organics, what's going on? Antonio Whitney, what's going on? It's just if you can keep up the pace and win. I think Errol Spence can. I think Errol Spence has got the tools in the toolbox. He's going to make the adjustments. He's going to turn the fight around. He's going to say, oh, this is what I got to do to win. Jesse Wyatt, what's going on? And he's going to do it, and he's going to win. That's what I believe. I believe he's going to make Errol, again, like Gervonta Tank Davis. Y'all looking at the power. Y'all looking at the size. I'm not. I'm looking at Errol Spence's mind. I'm looking at his IQ. Just like Gervonta Tank Davis. Their IQ. Devin Haney, IQ. That's what I look at. And that's what I believe is going to win this fight. For Errol Spence Jr. Y'all see the physicals. Hey, he gonna get in there. He gonna do this. Errol got power. So does Manny. You think he could just go in there and just let him fly with Manny? You got to be kidding me. You got to be careful. This is Manny Pacquiao, people. He clipped Keith Thurman going backwards with a light punch, and Keith Thurman fell. 1526, Sharecroppers, Grand Boy, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Facts, Blue. Very seldom do elite boxers make great trainers. Basically, all the great trainers mediocre physically, but smart fighters. Right. It's just like this, right? 1526. In all sports, it's usually that way in most sports. Was Bill Belichick a great NFL player? Did he even play football? No. Was Don Shula a great NFL player? No. Was Bill Walsh a great football player? No. Were these guys great football players? No. Was Phil Jackson a great basketball player? No. He was a good basketball player. Was he great? No. Was Lenny Wilkins a great basketball player? No. Was he an all-time great Lenny Wilkins? No. But he made a great coach, didn't he? But then you have great coaches, great players turned into coaches and GMs and things of that nature, like Michael Jordan. Is Michael Jordan a great owner? He's the greatest basketball player ever. Is he a great owner? No. Some people would say he's the worst owner in the NBA. I don't know about that because I don't know how the business works. But some say he's the worst NBA owner. Was Larry Bird a great head coach? He was a good head coach. Was he great? No. Was Isaiah Thomas a great head coach? No. They're Hall of Famers. They're all-time greats. They're all-time greats. How many all-time greats are in the NBA are head coaches? Not many. But I'll give you an example. Steve Kerr, a good coach, right? Why? Because he's a role player. They have to pay attention to details for them to be successful. Okay? Mark Jackson seems to be a good head coach, right? Why? Because he had to pay attention to detail for him. He played below the rim. Now you have some guys that like Jerry West, great owner. But how many Jerry Wests are there? Not many, are there? So you have some anomalies, but for the most part, they're not. Nate McMillan is a good coach. Was he a great player? No. Y'all not hearing me. That's just the way it works. Why? Because they have to pay. They can't rely on physical attributes. Their natural talents. They have to pay very, very close attention to details for them to have any success, if any, in these sports. Soldier Boy 911, my brother in Super Chat. Salute Blue and Chat family. The amount of type of trainers you referring to, Blue, we can count on one hand and still have fingers left. Hashtag Philly Cat. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Salute to my brother Soldier Boy 911. And go support my brother Soldier Boy and the Queen. I am Lori Baby. Go to I am Lori Baby on Twitter. At I am Lori Baby on Twitter. It's pinned on her Twitter. Go support them. Go support her GoFundMe and their movement. Please go help them out. LV Slugger, my brother in Super Chat, is Wilder in your top 10 heavyweights with this win of all time? I will have to sit down and think about that. Yeah, you're right, Carolina Ryder. He said can't get worse than Dolan. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Dakota Harmon, what's going on? My brother Bitch B Megastar in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Bitch B Megastar. Little princesses. If you have sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, little cousins, friends with kids, little cousins, have them subscribe to KK Pinson TV. My brother Bitch, please drop the link. The Boxing Session TBS, my brother Cal in the building. What's good with you, great brother? Go subscribe to my brother Boxing Session TBS, my brother Cal in the building. Cal, man, I hope you're getting well. Anthony Powell, what's going on? I saw you hurt your hand, man. Dub B Sports TV, what's going on? Man, Cal, I hope you get better, great brother. Hope all is well with you right now. Jason Brown, what's going on? Who's the next American heavyweight to take over? It's a good question. Everybody's high on Big Baby Anderson. I like him. You never know with heavyweights, man. He said it's getting better, my brother. Oh, man, hopefully, man. My well wishes with you. Well wishes with you, great brother. I saw that, man. That made me cringe. I was like, man. Whew. Can't imagine, bro. Hey, smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. So, that's just the way it is. You see the natural talent of a Dame Lillard. You see the natural talent Dame Lillard has, right? You see the natural talent Joel Embiid has, the natural talent LeBron James, the natural talent Kevin Durant, Kyrie, James Harden, right? The natural talent of, Steph Curry, right? Those natural talents, right? Plus their hard work. It can't be duplicated. You understand? And so what happens is most of the time when you have talent, Devin Booker, Chris Paul, right? When you have that type of talent and you work hard, right? Look at Jalen, LBJ. I already said LeBron James. Look at her. Don't forget LeBron James. Vince Williams, what's going on? Timothy Richardson, what's going on? right? But when you have that natural talent and you mix that with their hard work, bro, it's hard for them to move forward and try to teach somebody else that. Because you can't teach what Dame Lillard could do. Chappelle Show 56, what's going on? Jim Helton, what's going on? Ernest Pierre Lewis, what's going on? You can't teach what Steph Curry do. You can't teach what Dame Lillard could do. You can't teach what Russell Westbrook, that energy of Russell Westbrook. You can't teach what LeBron James had. You can't teach 7-foot jump shot of Kevin Durant. You can't teach Kyrie Irving's handles and IQ. You can't teach James Harden's IQ and his handles and his feel for the game. You can't teach that along with their hard work. So imagine when they try to teach it to somebody else that don't have the natural ability. It usually causes frustration. It causes frustration. Because 9 times out of 10, they expect you to be able to do what they can do. Rough hearts, what's going on? And you can't. You can't. Now, if they with somebody that has the talent that they have and is just lacking the work ethic, then they can push them. But that's the only thing that you can't teach that, man. You see, when Dame Lillard, when the clock is running out and Dame is doing this Dame time, and man, you can't teach that. You think if everybody could do it, they would. They can't. Steph Curry just coming down and just pulling up and just smoothly dipping in and out, and then he just shooting. It's just you can't teach that, bro. You can't teach it. And it's similar to boxing, right? When you have a Floyd Mayweather, right? You can't teach. You see how many people try to shoulder roll? They can't do it. Floyd Mayweather don't know no better. I teach my son, my nephews, right? Everybody wants to be Floyd Mayweather. And I tell them, you cannot be what Floyd Mayweather is. You can only be the best version of you. That's where everybody goes wrong. They try to be the best version of Floyd. Oh, let me try to be like Floyd. You can't be Floyd Mayweather. You can be the best version of you. You see all these boxers try to shoulder roll. He don't know no better. Floyd Mayweather has a natural feel, a natural gift. It's just a natural reaction. You can't teach that. You can't teach his shoulder roll. You can't teach it. You think you can teach a kid to do what Manny Pacquiao do? All of this. You can't teach nobody that, man. That's something he just has. He don't even know he do it. If you ask Floyd Mayweather, did you know you went from the high shoulder roll to the high guard and you did this and that? No. He may tell you he did. Well, in that moment, I felt the guy was doing this and so I did it. Yeah, he's going to tell you that, but it's a natural reaction for him to do what he does. It's just a natural reaction. You put him in a position and he's going to react a certain kind of way, more so than he's going to think about it. Brown Squad Inc., my brother in the Super Chat. Salute, Blue. There's only one coach player that was great, Bill Russell. Hashtag countdown to destruction. Hashtag D-Day, July 24th. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Soldier Boy 911, my brother in the Super Chat. He said, yes, Blue. I see Dame's talent. That's why we need him here wearing that red, white, and blue. So bad. Hashtag Philly Cat. No, see, we need Dame Dollar to be here wearing that. He need to either be garnering some red and black out in Chi-Town, or he need to be wearing some blue and orange here in NY. That's it. That's all, folks. Humble Wisdom, what's going on? Leland Stewart, what's going on? That's all, folks. Yeah, no, you can't teach what they could do. You can't teach what Damian Lillard come down and, man, this dude have a sense of time and know, man, he just take over the game at the end of the game. You can't teach that, man. If you could, everybody would do it. And they don't do it because they can't. That's what makes them special. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. Why are we waiting? Why don't we have 1.1K likes? Andre Edwards, what's going on? Yeah, that's an exhibition. Colo and Marquez in Miami. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1.1K. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes up to 1.1K. Smash said like button. So now let's talk about this. Man, y'all got me all off topic. Patrick Scott, what's going on? Bobby Collins, what's going on? Yeah, smash the like button, man. Tori Harris, what's going on? Smash the like button, man. So let's get into this, right? Y'all got me all off topic. So Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn says that he's a star, Deontay Wilder star power. He beats St. Louis Mick. What's going on, great brother? He beats Tyson Fury. He deserves a 50-50 split. He says, and you know, it's not about it being Deontay Wilder or being Tyson Fury. Frankie C31 was going. Frankie C31 was going on. It's about the belt, the legacy. And as I told you guys, Dapper Douglas was going on. Jay Butler, what's going on? As I told you guys, remember I told you guys, he stated Anthony Joshua, Malik L, what's going on? How was Hearn going to speak for Joshua? He's not speaking for him. He said that. He said, I can't speak for Joshua, but he's just saying what Deontay Wilder would deserve. He said he can't speak for Joshua. Adari T, peace bless, Queen. How you doing today? He said, I can't speak for Anthony Joshua, right? I will have to ask Anthony Joshua that, but I believe Deontay Wilder would deserve 50-50. And we will have the same energy in looking to make the fight with Deontay Wilder as we do with Tyson Fury. Gilbert Munguia Jr., what's going on? Malik L said, I guarantee Joshua won't agree to 50-50. Jason Brown, what's going on? Well, he will have to. Or he's going to be seen as not wanting to make this fight. Ali Muhammad, what's going on? Because Deontay Wilder beats Tyson Fury in this trilogy, this is going to be the biggest fight. This is bigger than any win that Anthony Joshua has. It's bigger than any win Joshua has. Kevin Munnins, what's going on? He beat Vladimir Klitschko 2 years after Tyson Fury beat Vladimir Klitschko in a more impressive fashion. Tyson Fury didn't even get touched by Vladimir Klitschko. Vladimir Klitschko seemed to be on the verge of stopping Anthony Joshua at one point. DK, what's going on? You see how that works? So Deontay Wilder beats Tyson Fury. Well, that's major. And his pay-per-view numbers are going to be major. Tam Hill, what's going on? Harry Jones Jr., what's going on? Right? So the pay-per-view numbers are going to be enormous. They hold a live gate in Vegas for heavyweights. That's enormous. Speaks volumes. Now you have to come to the even playing field. Devon Malcolm, what's going on? He said, just watch. AJ will be undisputed. Okay. Albert Harper, what's going on? Okay. So, let me like my brother Kurt. Brother Kurt Anderson, man. Let me get the historian up on here. There's no way he would be able to, with a serious face. Well, now the fans are gonna, man, Wilder don't deserve it. That's what they're gonna say. But like Eddie Hearn said, he's a much bigger star now. Jay Samuels, what's going on? Will Latimer, what's going on? Like Eddie Hearn said, he's a much Snake Grinch, what's going on? He said Joshua being undisputed sounds good, but highly unlikely. So smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1.1K. We should be above 1.1K. Well, I don't know what we're waiting for. Christian Dalton, what's going on, great brother? Tyron Lawrence, what's going on, great brother? Get the likes to 1.1K. Stop just sitting there moonlighting. Smash the like button. Participate. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. We should be at 1.1K likes. What are we waiting for? Get the likes all the way up. Smash the like button. Ryan Taylor, what's going on? So, and this is a fight. The storyline is already huge. Tavion Parrish, what's going on? The storyline with Tyson, with Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua is already huge. T. Scott, what's going on? It's already enormous. Now, remember, it was the biggest fight in boxing. Joshua versus Wilder. That was the biggest fight in boxing, right? All they're going to do is rekindle it. That's all that happens. Is now it's going to be rekindled, and everybody's going to be like, uh-oh, we got it. It's back on. Right. Mm-hmm. Princeton, Duvall, what's going on? Right? And now everybody, Nazaro, Watkins, what's going on? So, see me grow, what's going on? So now it's going to be rekindled. Paul Ruffin, what's going on? The best part about it is, plus size goddess, peace blessing. How you doing, Queen? The best part about it is that we have been wanting Yukimi Idoingo. What's going on? So everybody's going to want to see that fight, right? And so now it may have gotten bigger than it initially was, because I believe that they got bigger as stars. 7 trillion, what's going on? I believe that Wilder's gotten bigger as a star since that when we was talking about them negotiating for a fight some years back. And I think Anthony Joshua losing to Andy Ruiz, that, believe it or not, it boasted his star status. Invest in yourself, what's going on? It boasted his star status. We talk sports, what's going on? And then he came back and won. You see what I'm saying? So it got their star status got bigger. Like Eddie Hearn said, well, Deontay Wilder's star power has gotten bigger now. It has. UK Pixels, what's going on? And he beats Tyson Fury. D. Hodges, what's going on? It's gotten even bigger. Guess what, people? I'm here to tell y'all. Deontay Wilder beats Tyson Fury. His star status is going to be household for sure. For sure. You think he's in high demand now? He beats Tyson Fury in this trilogy match? It's over. It's over. His star status is going to be the biggest. There's no way. Canelo Alvarez is not even going to come close to his star status. Not even going to come close. And the demand for Joshua versus Wilder is going to be much greater than it was a few years ago. A few years ago. Briefcase Alex, what's going on? Do I think he will fight AJ? That's not the question. The question is, will AJ fight him? Rampage Jackson, Kenneth Young, what's going on? Bro D, what's going on? Right? That the question is, will AJ fight him? The fight has gotten that enormous at that point in time. Mr. Onita, what's going on? And imagine, like I said, his star power, his demand, the demand for him suddenly is going to change. John Gaskew 3, what's going on? He wins. Suddenly, imagine how he's everywhere. Struggle boxing, what's going on? Imagine, he's already everywhere. He knocks out and beats Tyson Fury in the trilogy match. Malik Hart, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? His star power is already bigger than Canelo's. Go look at the numbers. Go look at the numbers. Briefcase Alex, my brother in the super chat. Do you think Eddie going to keep the same energy? He said he is. Desperado, what's going on? He said he is. He said the energy is going to stay the same. That's what he said. He said the energy going to stay the same because it's not about it's about legacy. That's what he said. Tune, what's going on? Jeff, the producer. Emmanuel Morel, what's going on? Right? So we expect them to do so. MJ's Total Health and Wellness, what's going on? And like I said, the only thing when he said, oh, I got to take it back to AJ, obviously I know that he can't speak for Anthony Joshua, right? Only, Anthony Joshua have to speak. But, I'm sure Eddie Hearn will go back and be like, hey, listen, mate, this dude is making a case for himself. This dude is making a case. He done made a case for himself. He done made himself Chelsea Forever 79. What's going on? Is anyone giving Fury a chance? Huh? Come on. He's the favorite. How can we say, is anyone giving Fury a chance? He's the favorite. How can we say such a thing when everybody expecting Wilder to lose? Everybody's saying Wilder don't have a chance. How are we going to say, is anybody giving Fury a chance? Corey Mountain, what's going on? Ron Robinson, what's going on? Invest in yourself, brother, in the super chat. Hard for me to believe Eddie Hearn about a 50-50 split. See, Slim Jim 314 and Shante L, what's going on? So my thing is this, right? Is that, like he said, he said we offered Wilder 60-40 back then. That's before the Tyson Fury fight. Right? That's nearly 50-50. He said they offered Wilder 60-40 back then. That's before the Fury fight. John Walker, what's going on? So now imagine he beats Fury and becomes a 2-time heavyweight world champion. Beats the man who beat the man who beat the man. Because remember, Joshua wouldn't even have an opportunity to fight for the belts if Tyson Fury didn't vacate all the belts. Now again, that is that's on Tyson Fury, but he vacated the belt. So if he didn't, Joshua would have had to go through Fury anyway. Jason Brown, what's going on? So he beat the man that beat the man because Joshua fought Vladimir Klitschko for a vacant belt that was vacated by Tyson Fury. That Tyson Fury beat Vladimir Klitschko for. So then he beat Deontay Wilder, right? So Sci-Fi the guy, what's going on? Blue Arc, what's going on? Appreciate you, great brother. So now he beats Tyson Fury. Well, how could you say you offered him 60-40 and you said he ain't have no resume? Now he beats Tyson Fury. Well, then what are you standing on now? Because his star power is bigger than Anthony Joshua's, contrary to popular belief. His star power is bigger than Anthony Joshua's. He's a big fish in a big pond. Anthony Joshua's a big fish in a small pond. You heard what Tyson Fury just said. Nobody in the United States knows who Anthony Joshua is, except for the people that knows that he lost to Andy Ruiz. That's what Tyson Fury said. He said, I could not have made no more money. This is a bigger fight, much bigger fight than me fighting Anthony Joshua. So if that's the case, he beats Tyson Fury, then 50-50 is suffice. But we got my brother in the building, Kurt Anderson, a.k.a. Kurt Sugar, a.k.a. the historian, a.k.a. my brother, my co-host. What's good with you, Kurt?
Blue, what's going on with you, Blue? My bro, what's up? Hey, chat, a.k.a. the family. How's everybody doing on this Tuesday evening?
Oh, man, Kurt, it was pouring, man. Was it pouring out there?
Oh, was it? Yeah, it was a storm, man. My wife said, Garbage cans blowing in the middle of the street. It just stopped though. That's that summer tropical weather when it pour down and it just stops like nothing happened. So
Mm-hmm. So, Kurt, did you hear the interview? Juan Jr. Bossa, what's going on with Eddie Hearn today?
yeah,
And
yeah.
you heard when he said 50-50 for Wilder. Obviously, he has to take it back to Joshua. Prime Minister was going on and see what Joshua was talking about. But he said he would have earned the 50-50, and they're going to keep the same energy should Wilder win and focus on making a fight with Wilder, just like they was with Tyson Fury. Bring a rain. What's going on? What's your thoughts on that? Do you believe that they're going to keep the same energy and push for that fight?
If Wilder beats Fury, it's such a big fight and historic that they will have a problem anything less than 50-50. I can't see Wilder taking anything less than 50-50. Since Eddie Hearn says it now, he's going to have to, he pied the piper, now he's going to have to dance to the music because Wilder can go back and say, hey, you want to set up a fight with me and Joshua? You said 50-50 because they both has lost. And Wilder is just as popular as Joshua. I think right now, even more so because he doesn't have the personality that Wilder has. Joshua, has the personality of a Tim Duncan, man. Very vanilla, extremely vanilla. Nobody knows him over here where Wilder can go to Ireland and England and get mobbed. So to me, if Wilder want to really push it, he can be the A side. To be honest with you, if he beats Fury and says, I'm just coming off a big emotional victory, but if 50-50 is fair since they both have one loss and they're both top heavyweights, 50-50 is good. So he's going to have to keep that same energy. If they go to the table after July 4th, if Wilder's victorious, then they want the Joshua fight, 50-50. That's fair.
Yep. Demetrius Bright. Rika Rabbit 12, Peace Bus Queen, Underground Asylum, Paul Ruffin. What's going on with y'all? Breezes 23, what's going on? Yeah, Kurt. Now, Mr. Mechanical, what's going on? Like you said, he's a bigger star, right? I say this, Kurt. Now, what's your opinion on this? I feel like Wilder's a big fish in the big pond. Joshua's a big fish in the small pond. Tyson Fury just said nobody knows who Mr. Mechanical is going on. Nobody knows who Anthony Joshua here is here in the States. And this is the biggest fight in boxing. Of course, he's going to say that. But he said this is the biggest fight that he could make, more so than him fighting Anthony Joshua. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, that's very accurate. When you want to conquer the world, you have to come to America. If you want to be known, fame, and fortune, and be respected, if you want to launch big ships, you gotta go where the water's deep, and those waters are United States. Manny Pacquiao came over here. Monster Nui came over here. There's fighters that come over here. Lennox Lewis came over here. The foreign fighters, Calzaghe fought over here. Ricky Hatton. I can go on and on and on. And I respect England's fan base. I respect what they did for the history of the sport. But United States is the place that you want to be successful. When you can come to United States, well, we're over here already, and you beat the best fighters, then you're going to be taken seriously worldwide. But Manny got respect when he started coming over here and beating fighters from over here. He didn't stay over there. Monster Nui was a Japanese fighter fighting in Japan, but he said to himself, I have to come to America, and that's what happened. And they tried to promote Anthony Joshua over here, but it didn't work out. He lost at Madison Square Garden. They was calling him by the wrong name. It didn't go the way Eddie Hearn and Joshua wanted to go. So they said, well, we got a fan base in England. We don't really need to come to America. And the same as Klitschko's, they came over here too. Not only they come over here to fight, but they use our trainers as well. So United States is the big Atlantic Ocean. And when you want to come over here and be successful and be taken seriously, you're right. Joshua, I think I'll be surprised if he fights in the United States again. If him and Wilder fight, well, that's a if because like I said, July 24th. I don't want to put the carriage before the horse, but it might be neutral or England or United States. I don't see it happening in the United States, but England. I mean, the crowd is raucous, man. But United States is the place you want to be.
Mm-hmm. Chelsea Forever said, my girl used to clean Manny's mansion. Big Block, what's going on? Tori Harris, what's going on? D Cook 314. 817 Boxing Me, my brother, what's going on? David the Real Thomas. Jeremy Brown, what's going on with y'all? Yeah, Kurt, and that's my thing, right? John Weathers, what's going on? What's your Andy Naives? What's going on? Rika Rabbit 12, Peace and Blessings Queen. She said, what's going on, Kurt?
Oh, what's going on with you?
Austin League, what's going on? So, Kurt, my thing is, what you think the chances is them having this fight here in the States?
It all depends on Joshua, but I just get the feeling he doesn't feel comfortable over here. The last time was a disaster. I mean, Fury is different. He feels comfortable, but it didn't really work out for him too because the ratings was never that high. But with Joshua, if Wilder said, "Well, we can only fight in the States. I think we could maximize the money," then maybe. But I just get the feeling he's not comfortable over here, man. Because that last time over here, he failed miserably. And so I don't know if he wants to do it. Maybe they're taking to Saudi Arabia. They're trying to find a place like that. It all depends on the pandemic, 100% capacity. It depends on a lot of things. So it's a little bit too prematurely to tell.
Salute Demetrius Bright in the super chat. He said, Bluebird Kurt, Gosdick versus Adonis Stevenson fight that ended Adonis's career. What do y'all think about Adonis Stevenson? I think he was one-dimensional, but he was great at that one dimension. He was left-hand dominant like Manny Pacquiao early in his career. He never truly developed the right hand, but his left hand was so powerful, it overwhelms you. That fight, it was unfortunate, but I thought Adonis Stevenson was one of the best fighters, of his generation. Yeah, he was limited. I thought Andre Ward would have beat him if they fought, but man, that dude, I don't know how a fight with him and Sergey Kovalev would have played out in their prime, but I truly wish those fights would have happened. But what's your thoughts on Adonis Stevenson, Kurt?
He was a decent fighter. Like you said, he was one dimensional. Strong left hand. That's about it. But he did it very well, and I felt he ducked Kovalev. If they would have fought at that time, I had Kovalev beating Stevenson. It would have been a good fight, but I think Kovalev would have got him. But that's why he never fought Kovalev Stevenson. That is. So he was decent. Decent fighter. I wasn't really crazy about him. But if Ward would have fought him, the Ward would have beat him. Ward, he didn't have the ring IQ, and he didn't have a lot of tools in his toolbox to beat Andre Ward.
I agree. LV Slugger, brother in Super Chat. Is there a fight out there AJ could make, if not Wilder, after Wilder wins the trilogy? Wilder still have the white fight that could be big in the US. Yeah, there's Joe Joyce he can make. Thomas Marlin, what's going on? He could fight Luis Ortiz for sure. It's not going to be as big as them fighting each other, obviously, but there's still credible fights out there. What you think, Kurt?
Well, Joe Joyce will be the likely candidate because it's a UK fight. It would do well in the UK. So I will see Joe Joyce. He like fighting guys like that. Joe Joyce is like not the fastest guy in the world, but I think he's better than what we thought. We make fun of him, slow as Hines catch up, but I think he's better than what we thought. And I think he's fighting coming up, ain't he? He has a fight coming up this month in July.
Well, Joe Joyce?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's see how he look, and if he keep winning, then Hearn will make that fight. Joyce and Joshua is a good UK scrap.
I think that's a tough fight for Joshua, Kurt.
Because Joyce can take a punch, and he has an underrated jab. I think he may be quicker in the ring than he looks outside the ring. Because we, as fans, we joke, but I think he's going to be a type of fighter that looks easy to beat. But once you fight it, you're going to be like, man, it's not easy. Because when he beat the boys, he really showed me something. And if he improves this a little bit, he could be a dangerous foe for Joshua because Joshua is chinny. And I could see um, uh, Joyce putting pressure on Joshua. Joshua, is so chinny and he doesn't react well when he gets hit. So that is a dangerous fight.
Queen 71, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing? Lawrence L. Dub, he said Joyce versus Takum, July 24th, Kurt.
Yeah, that's right. Takum.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks a lot, L Dub.
L. Dub also said, Kurt, this is a good question. He said, Blue, speaking of one-dimensional, Sugar Hill trained Adonis during his reign. How come Sugar Hill didn't do more with one-dimensional fighter? That's a great question.
That's true, but the answer to that is you could be the best trainer in the world. When you don't have the fighter to execute your game plan, then it's all for naught. Because look at Amir Khan and Canelo Alvarez. Virgil Hill was telling him the box, but we all know Amir Khan has mental lapses. And I was telling my friends what round the fight was going to end. I said 7. I think it ended in 6. But I knew he was going to have that lapse somewhere in the fight. You got to have the fighter when you execute the game plan, he has to have certain genetics so he can execute that game plan. Like Freddie Roach could tell Pacquiao do this, do that to Mayweather. They could fight 100 times and Mayweather will beat him 100 times. And they say Freddie Roach is the 7-time trainer of the year. Your trainer, if you have a fighter, you're supposed to try to help your fighter to win. Meaning you give him instructions, but if that fighter doesn't not used to doing certain things like Barrios against Tank, I mean Virgil tried. And he hasn't had success out of Andre Ward. That's my point. Because he had the fighter Andre Ward. He could tell Andre Ward the jab, move, and box. And that's what Ward does. It all makes sense. But Amir Khan and Barrios and somebody else, he could tell them to move and box. He tried to tell Barrios to box. But somewhere along the fight, Tank was going to land a big punch. And that's what happened.
Andre Berto too, Kurt.
Andre Berto, exactly. They're not as good as Ward, not nearly as good as Ward. He would try to get them to box to cover up their flaws and their chin, but Berto should have been a lot better than what he was. He was always easy to hit. Always easy to hit. So you can't tell him nothing. That happened with Floyd Patterson against Sonny Liston. Customato was the trainer of Floyd Patterson. Everybody knew that Floyd was going to get knocked out early. And Cus couldn't tell him. He couldn't tell him anything. It was just like a pending doom.
409, J Money in the building in the super chat. Salute to you, Blue and Kurt. Salute to you, great brother. Now another thing, Kurt. Big brother in life, what's going on? Is we got the numbers from Gervonta Tank Davis, right, Kurt? 200 to 215,000 they expecting it to max out. And so I said this, Kurt. Clock boxing, what's going on? Terrence Crawford did 150,000 pay-per-views. We say it was unsuccessful. Tank does a 200,000, and we say he's a superstar, a pay-per-view star. And so I say, well, if we're going to say one is a pay-per-view stardom, we got to say both are. Big Leg Show is going on, right? Because the engine behind Gervonta Tank Davis, Floyd Mayweather, at everything at the press conference speaking for Tank, right? He's bringing his fan base to Gervonta Tank Davis. Terrence Crawford has his promoter doing the polar opposite, saying he's not a big draw, saying he can't sell. And yet he did 150,000 pay-per-views without that engine. So imagine if he had the engine. And then people say, Kurt, we get in the habit of just going off of perception, right, Kurt? But Tank Davis is more exciting. Or how's he more exciting when Terrence Crawford knocked out his last 6 opponents, Kurt? Including his last fight at junior welterweight for undisputed. So, what you think about that, Kurt? Am I right or wrong?
No, you're not wrong. I'm gonna tell you what the problem with that is. Terrence Crawford, has turned a lot of people off, and it's wrong because we don't like the way he move, and we feel he owes us something. He owes us certain fights. Now his name is like taboo, and he's become a hated man, and that's not fair to Terrence Crawford. It's not fair because we don't know what's going on. It's where he's at. That's the problem. Terrence got heart. He got skill. I still say he's the #1 fighter. When people say he don't belong on the pound for pound list and he this and that, they take it a little bit too far, a little bit too emotional. I don't like the way he's going about the business. But if he was with somebody else and had a machine is the people around you, then things will be better. That's why Earl is so successful. So when you hear 150 for Terrence Crawford, it's this 50,000 off, and Tank Davis 200,000, and people, Tank is a star, but Terrence is a star as well. Terrence can sell out Nebraska, 7,000 seat arena. Tank got smart because any fighter from America, black fighter, should have took Atlanta. He's the first one to recognize the hip hop culture, business, people flocking to the state of Georgia. He took advantage of it. So that was a very brilliant move. It was wide open. Charlo's got Texas. Spence got Texas, so they didn't need it. So any American star, and he could have stayed in Baltimore, but he said, wait a minute, I'm going to take Atlanta. That's my home away from home. And he started adopting that moniker, my home away from home. This is my second home. Now he's embraced. So that was a very smart business move. Terrence is, and Tank has two different personalities. Tank, you'll see him in a Lamborghini, flashing the jewelry. Terrence from Omaha, Nebraska. He may go fishing instead of being in the club. So that plays a part too, because Tank has the hip hop culture, but Terrence is very exciting. And these days, you can forget those million pay-per-view buys, man. Those days is gone. The Leonards is gone. The Alis and the Tysons and De La Hoya, those guys are gone. So the going rate is maybe 200,000. If a guy does 150,000, see, when a fighter we think is going to sell 500, he does 150. I'm gonna tell you why that's a good number, and people overlook this. Those 150,000 pay-per-view buys, 120,000, 180,000, they pay for production costs. Plus the fighter's going to get extra money, and the network don't got to front no money because we paying that bill, pay-per-view. So if a fighter does 150, 200, 225, then that's good for the networks. Nobody says nothing about Ruiz and Areola, where they fan base ain't really support that they pay-per-view buys. I heard was like 100,000, and that's stretching it. That's what I heard. So that's the going rate for now. Fury and Wilder and Pacquiao and Spence is going to do a lot more than that. because that's a super fight. You have big fights and you have super fights, and those two will do very well. But that's an anomaly. It's not going to happen all the time on pay per view, especially lighter weight guys. Tank is 140. So those are good numbers. I hear, streams saying, oh, Tank this and he's not a star. And those are good numbers. Sold out arena, plus on top of that, 200,000 pay-per-views. Terrence Crawford, 150 may seem low because we're used to the Floyd Mayweather era. He got million so many times. It's like clockwork to us, but this is a different climate these days in 2021.
Mm-hmm. Chase the Coin, what's going on? Mass M Mobile Gaming, my brother. S550J, my brother in the building. He said, Blue, you don't get props for beating non-good fighters. Okay, well, let me ask you this, great brother. Who has a better resume, Terrence Crawford or Gervonta Tank Davis? Olajuwon Lawson, what's going on? And they have a common opponent, which is either the most accomplished or the second most accomplished fighter on Gervonta Tank Davis' resume, Yuriorkis Gamboa. Terrence Crawford beat him at 135, right? When he was undefeated. Klotz, what's going on? Let's be real here. Ricardo Johnson, what's going on? Fabian Asensio, what's going on? Crawford beat Yuriorkis Gamboa when Yuriorkis Gamboa was undefeated, still somewhat in his prime. Tank Davis beat Leo Santa Cruz. He's more accomplished than Gamboa. I mean, Tank Davis didn't fight Linares. Tank Davis didn't fight Linares, great brother. He fought Leo Santa Cruz. He fought Gamboa, Pedraza. Terrence Crawford beat Victor Postol. Okay? He beat Gamboa in their primes. That's in their primes. He beat Victor Postol in his prime. He beat Gamboa in his prime. Okay? He also beat Jeff Horn, who beat Manny Pacquiao. Now, I didn't like that. I didn't think he won the fight. But he beat some credible guys.
I don't care. I'm staying here.
This is what it is. So,
look, I'm looking online. They can't kick me out. No, you don't.
DP Rocker said Tanker's box office. What makes him box office?
So much money. Is this really what you do?
What makes him box office? Yeah, you see, y'all talking about Victor Postol now. Victor Postol then was seen as the boogeyman that everybody was saying Danny Garcia was avoiding. Don't look at Victor Postol now. Look at Victor Postol what he was when Terrence Crawford beat him. Money in the Ghetto, my brother in the super chat. Would Victor Ortiz be a better boxer training with Eddie Reynoso? I don't know, because it comes down to heart. It don't seem like Victor Ortiz has much love for the sport of boxing. Equaz was OG. What's going on? Remember, after the fight with Madonna, he was like, I don't know if I should be taking this type of punches. And Colin Moore, what's going on? I don't know if I should be doing this. It just don't seem like he has the heart to do it. But Kurt, what people forget how good and how Victor Postol was perceived, Kurt.
Yeah, they said Terrence Crawford wanted to fight him. Right. And that fight was made quick. They was like, Crawford's going to duck him. Because when Danny Garcia didn't want nothing to do with Postol, they was like, oh, watch Terrence Crawford duck him. And Crawford, they made the fight, and Crawford dominated him. So that's an underrated win. The Kavaliauskas fight looks to be underrated. Let's see how Kavaliauskas does it against Virgil Ortiz. He beat good opponents, but not great opponents. Because he's so good, we want to see him in danger and see how he comes out. So Spence and the Porter fight, so that's what we really want to see him fight, because we respect his skill set, but it kind of works against him because good, solid blue collar fighters is not going to get the job done with people. Like he probably fights Zepeda, that's not good enough. He's going to get clowned for that, and Then if he fights Taylor, they're gonna say 140 pounder. So it gotta be Porter, Thurman, or Spence. To be honest with you, or somebody like Boots. Then he'll get full credit. If he don't fight them guys, he's not gonna get any credit at all.
Even if he fought Josh Taylor, he get credit for that.
People gonna say 140. I guarantee they're gonna say he beat a 140, and I don't like that because whatever you weigh the day of the fight, that's what you are. And Josh Taylor's big. He's big.
He's bigger than Crawford.
Yeah. So people they talk about weight too much these days. You are who you are when you go on that scale. That's you moving up. Maybe you just wasn't good enough.
And another thing, Kurt, is weight is a skill, losing weight. Not always because you're small. It's a skill that you can get down to that weight, Kurt.
Well, look at Boots. Boots is big, and he makes the weight comfortably. So
that's what I'm saying. It's a skill sometimes, Kurt. Like people, we just miss. Hey, it's just that oh man, this guy's a smaller guy because he's smaller, fighting a smaller weight. No, that's not what that means. That means that he's skilled at and disciplined at losing the weight. 33 Machiavelli, the Don. What's going on, great brother? So it's not always the fact that, this guy, he fight a smaller guy, this guy fought. No, that's not always the case. It's a skill that these guys can get down in weight. And like David Benavidez, for him to get down to 68, that dude is huge, man. He's huge. But now, Kurt, let me ask you about this, right? Pokemon Go fanatic, what's going on? Devin Haney wants this fight with Tank Davis. Tank said he's coming back. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1.2K. Get the likes to 1.2K. Smash the like button. Share my live. What's going on? Get the likes to 1.2K. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell as you're here. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.2K. Devin Haney really wants this fight. Tank said he's coming back in October. Eddie Hearn said something interesting that Devin Haney refused to sign back with his own to make sure he was able to freely go to any network. Solo production, what's going on? Julius Lewis, what's going on? To fight Teofimo Lopez or Tank Davis. Sub-Zero, what's going on? What you think about that, Kurt?
Yeah, that is very interesting. The Haney fight is not going to happen. Not now. I don't think Mayweather and his people is going to let Tank fight a style like Haney. They targeting certain fighters because his style is going to resonate against those fighters. He ain't going to be fighting no Johnsons, no Williams, no Smiths anytime soon. If he fights a certain style, it will be Farmer. I'm just hypothetically, 130, but he's not going to fight a big athletic fighter that can move. That's not going to happen. They have a blueprint for Tank. Tank is going to be fighting guys who's going to stand in front of him so he can utilize his bone jarring power to get them out of there. He's not going to fight a mover. He's not going to do that because Haney will have success against Tank. Tank was going to have to land something big. So you look at those first 4 rounds where he had problems with his height and Barrios looked like he weighed 160. But if that's a guy that can move around the ring, that's how you neutralize a power puncher. And Tank has a lot more than that, but he depends on his aggression, his quickness, and his power. But it could be neutralized with a guy with fast footwork. You're not going to see Tank. I'll be shocked if they make the Haney fight. Ryan Garcia, that fight can be made. Don't be surprised he fights somebody like Isaac Pitbull Cruz, who's going to come to bang with Tank. That's the ideal fight for Tank. He's going to stand there in front of Tank and bang with Tank. Tank is going to shine against fighters like that. Santa Cruz, Gamboa, Ruiz, Pedraza, all those guys is going to stand there for Tank. I mean, Pedraza try to move, but easy to hit. Guys that can neutralize him, like Haney and Shakur, he's not going to fight none of them. That's a plan that they have. I see what they're doing, the blueprint.
Mm-hmm. All right, the Tiger, what's going on, great brother? THS, last, he said, who don't target certain fighters? Devin Haney. Devin Haney. He's trying to fight everybody. You said, who don't target certain fighters? Devin Haney. He's trying to fight Ryan Garcia. He's trying to fight Tank. He's trying to fight Teofimo Lopez. Those are 3 different styles. Broken Traditions, my brother Ron in the building. What's going on with you, Ron? Ron, drop the link to all your stuff. Go subscribe to my brother Broken Traditions, my brother Ron in the building. Devin Haney, Kurt. He's trying to fight everybody.
Yeah, he want all the smoke, but Tank ain't fighting Haney anytime soon, man. They don't feel comfortable, especially after the Barrios fight, And I told people, I said they weren't going to give Barrios that fight, even if he didn't get knocked down and it went to the scorecards. I said, trust me, people, Barrios was not winning.
Yeah, you saw the scorecards, Kurt?
Yep.
I was like, whoa, only in boxing, man.
If the fight would have went the distance, because now the judges, they have a wild card, those 2 knockdowns. When you have a controversial fight, if it went to the scorecards, they would have looked at those 2 knockdowns and said, we had Tank because of the 2 knockdowns. They would have used that as an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
So when he got knocked down, I looked at Barrios. I said, fight is over now. Regardless if you make it, which I said, soon Tank go to the body, fight's over. I think I picked Tank in 10 and it ended in 11, but
we both picked the same thing. 10th round and it ended in 11.
Mm-hmm. And I said, he just lost the fight, but as soon as he went to the body, I said the fight is over. But I knew, so they weren't gonna give him that fight. Nope.
Amazing, man. Elliot Burgess, what's going on? House Money Ken. Albert Harper, what's going on, great brother? My brother Blu-ray Show in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Blu-ray Show, man. What's going on with your Blu-ray? Tune, what's going on? Todd Smith, what's going on? Yeah, he was. When I saw the scorecards, the SS family, what's going on? Soldier God, what's going on? Tone 40, what's going on? When I saw the scorecards, Kurt, the official one, I was like, oh, man. Justin Clemens, what's going on? They was missing a good fight, man.
Yeah, you fighting an A fighter in Atlanta? I was like, nah, you're going to have to win every round or you're going to have to knock Tank out. And because I was telling my friends, I said, he's not winning. That was before the 8th round. I said, and they was like, oh, man, Tank is in trouble, man. And I was like, not me, because I see the writing on the wall. It would have been a controversial decision for Tank, but Tank settled that matter, though, with them fists.
Oh, I was talking Kurt and I was on mute. Demetrius Bright, brother in Super Chat. He said, Blue Blood Kurt, Sanchez versus Ajaba. Who's winning and why? A good chin tester. Ed, I won't be surprised if Sanchez win that fight, man. He's more technically skilled. And we seen when Efe Ajaba gets touched to the chin, he'll go down, man. And Sanchez is a pretty good technically skilled boxer. Christian Almore, what's going on? I don't know if he could hold up to Efe Ajaba's power, but I wouldn't be surprised if Sanchez win that fight. What's your thoughts, Kurt?
I've been trying to break this fight down. I could see Sanchez outboxing Ajaba and doing something stupid and getting caught with a
Mm-hmm.
big punch,
Yep.
and Sanchez go night night because for some reason Cuban fighters, especially heavyweights, doesn't do well as professionals like they do in amateurs. That's the history. Or I could see Sanchez outboxing the Jabba, man, and because Jabba is slow and he's a sucker for a straight right hand. But I'm gonna go with a Jagba for some reason. It's a 50-50 fight. He's gonna be winning the fight, Sanchez, then he's gonna get caught, clipped by something big and going to get stopped.
Mm-hmm. That's what I can see Sanchez making a mistake and getting clipped. But I could see him, Kurt, just outboxing Ajaba, wearing him down, fatiguing him in the second half, and that's gonna be a good fight.
Yep.
Gonna be a good fight.
Jabba's so slow, man. Plus his defense is like really non-existent. And
Mm-hmm.
I usually go for I don't like guys who has no defense, but he does have power, and if he knocks Sanchez out, it will be with a right hand. But if I was Sanchez, I will go after him right away.
Yep.
I will go after him right away.
Solo Productions, brother, in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. I will always respect Haney and Wilder. They want to fight the best and willing to go against any style. I agree. They don't have a situation where they're like, this style don't match up. No, that's not the case. They'll fight any style, I believe. They'll fight any style. So, and I want to see Kurt. I want to see Tank fight the best, like you said. I don't want to see him fighting. What's the dude name? Pitbull.
Yeah, Isaac Cruz.
I don't want to see that. Check Hook. What's going on? I don't want to see that. Gully Side. What's going on? You're telling us he's the best in the world. He's the pay-per-view star, right? Okay, give us the fights that we deserve. Give us the fights that we deserve. Plain and simple. Rahawa Kokomo. What's going on, great brother? Give us the fights that you it's enough for the Mario Barrios and the Pitbull Cruises and no, man. No. Gully Side, what's going on? No. You can't keep feeding me hot pockets and telling me it's a T-bone steak. Come on, man. Dwayne Hunter, what's going on? It's time that we see him in there with the absolute best and mix it up with the absolute best. You can't keep telling us that. You know what I'm saying, Kurt?
Yeah, I want to see him how would he fare against a boxer. I want I want to see where he got to think and see Barrios was moving, but you kind of figure if somewhere along the fight he was going to hit Barrios. But I want to see him do that against a Haney, a moving target, and the athleticism and the length of Devin Haney. I want to see how he deals with that. I want to see him against a boxer.
Skills from Nolans, what's going on? The Ryan Nobley Barfield, what's going on? So what they'll do is Rodriguez Joel 1987 was going on. What they'll do is, Kurt, once again, like you said, it'll be the Pitbull fight. They'll put it in Atlanta. Everybody come out to see Tank, and they're gonna sell it to us as no. And then they'll turn around and D-Soul 2009 was going on. Then they'll turn around and tell us that this is what's wrong with the sport. No, this is what's wrong with the sport. Just because you can don't mean you should. Don't keep doing that to the fans, man. Solo Production, brother in Super Chat. Don't worry, Blue. Tank not fighting the best is going to get played out. Yeah, to me, it's already there. Like, bro, I don't want to see Mario Barrios. We done seen this movie, Leo Santa Cruz's. Okay, good fight. I don't want to see that stuff no more. I want to see Tank versus Devin Haney's available October. Make it happen. You gonna tell me Devin Haney and Tank in Atlanta won't sell in October? Of course it would. Of course it would. Make it happen. And Devin Haney ain't looking to break either. Bill and Dev going look, you know what I'm saying? But they looking to get paid for sure. But come on, man. Smoothie Man, my brother in Super Chat, do you think Tank can beat Loma? Yeah, I think he can beat Loma. So my thing is this, right, Kurt? Brandon Thompson, what's going on? It's like Floyd saying, oh, he got plenty of fights right here in-house. But then you negotiating and trying to get a fight with Ryan Garcia outhouse with your rival and Oscar De La Hoya, all people. What are we doing here? One thing I could take, okay, if you give us Regis Prograde, cool. I want Devin Haney, but give me Regis Prograde at least. Not Pitbull. I don't want to see Pitbull. Give me Regis Prograde. Give me Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor's off the board. But give me Regis Prograde. You know, something of that in that manner. Jose Ramirez. You know, you're gonna stay at 140. Give us Devin Haney. Do something, man. The boxing plug. What's going on? What you think, Kurt? Like I'm just Mikey Garcia, Kurt. You know what I mean? Something like that, man.
If they feel a fighter is too dangerous for Tank, Tank is not fighting that fighter. They have a plan, like I said. Pitbull Cruz, Ryan Garcia, they want to make that fight because to them, Ryan is the star, not to me, but he's a social media star. They can glamour the fight up, pretty it all up, pass Ryan off as some potential great fighter. Tank will, they can sell that fight. You know, they feel Ryan is fast, but he got slow feet, so he'll be right there for Tank. And that's what they banking on. Or Pitbull Cruz. But Loma and Haney, nah. I can tell you now, they're not comfortable with fighters like that because they don't know. They don't know how Tank is going. They can't afford for him to lose, especially now. So the stakes become higher. They don't know about Loma and Haney. He should be fighting guys like that, but he's not. He's not. He's not. No.
And that's smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1.2K. Smash the like button. We should be past 1.2K, people. Get the likes all the way up. Yeah, like you said, Kurt Loma's available. Devin Haney's available. Make it happen, man. Tank gonna fight everybody, though. Come on, man. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1.2K. It's amazing to me, Kurt. Jose Villanueva, what's going on, great brother? I want to see the best fight the best, man. And it seemed like they moving that Shakur. Smash the like button, people. They moving the Shakur Stevenson fight all the way to the fall again with Jamel Herring, Kurt.
Yeah, I figure they do that. If he beats Hearn, he really got to sit down and think about his career, man. Because after the Herring, he can't be sitting on the shelf for 8 months. You got to keep him active and busy and fight good fighters. You got to make the best fights happen for him. That's how you grow a fighter. That's how a fighter go to the next level. If he fighting nobodies and it's been 8 months and all that, then that's no good. He got to think about leaving. I don't know his contract or whatever, but let's see what happens if he beats Hearn. I think that's going to be a tougher fight than expected. I just got that feeling. It's not a walk in the park. I just got a feeling, man. I just get these feelings sometimes, man, and I'm not wrong when I get these premonitions. I think he's going to win, but tougher than expected. I just don't like what he said. You know, I got hit. I didn't like it. I was like, oh, Shakur, why you say that? Keep that to yourself.
Right. Marquise Coleman, what's going on? My brother Emmanuel H in the building in the super chat, dropping that dub on us in the super chat. Salute Blue Kurt Kings and Queens in the chat. Y'all think Oscar trying to throw Ryan to the wolves since he's been fanboying Canelo so much, just looking at it from a different perspective? No, because that's his money. Tay Walker, what's going on? That's still his money. Beats by 5, what's going on? That's still his money. He ain't going. He ain't going. No, Jeffrey Sharp, what's going on? No, that's still his money. You know, that's why you're not going to see him fight Tank next. Nope. And I believe that that's why they didn't make that fight with Javier Fortuna either. They don't feel like he's ready. What's your thoughts on that, Kurt?
Yeah, it's something happened with that, and enough people ain't talk about it. Fortuna is not a world beater, but he's awkward and he's strong and he's experienced. That's not the right recipe when you have a fighter like Ryan Garcia. When you look at all his videos, man, Ryan just flashing hand speed, everything is the same, man. Showing off his hand speed. It takes a lot more than that because he can be timed like he was against Luke Campbell. He can be timed when he's throwing punches. The best time to hit a guy when he's punching, and everything's the same speed. It's a lot of flash, so he looks good against C and level competition. But he probably lose when he steps up and fight an A-list fighter. I don't see him beating Tank. I see Tank knocking him out.
Mm-hmm.
He's a lot of style and a little substance.
Yeah. Brother Emmanuel H. back in the super chat. What if Tank walks through all big names at 140 and under? What would be next for him? Oh, that's it. He's just going to keep campaigning. He can't attempt to go 47. I mean, he could attempt it, but it ain't going to be a good move. That's a whole different world, 147. So I can see him defending his belts, making as many big fights, campaigning. But 147, no, sir. That's a whole different beast because you got 54 pounders that's really campaigning at 47. No, what you think, Kurt?
Yeah. I mean, he maxed out at 140 and he pushing it at 140.
Yeah.
147. Nah, the power's gonna be different. He can hit guys, and we all know Tank can punch, but 147, he get hit, he going flying across the ring like Barrios. So he can't go to 147. He can't.
No.
He's gonna have to. I like him at 135, but if he fight guys at 140, they're gonna pick and choose certain 140 pounders. He can beat guys like Progress, but I don't think those fights are easy because Progress is strong, man.
Mm-hmm.
And they might get Tank some problem. I see Tank winning, but it depends who he fight at 140. You could beat Taylor by going to his body. Soon as the bell ring, ding, first round, go to his body. You'll break him down. He don't like body shots, but he's a good fighter. Those are tough fights at 140. So, but like I said, they got a blueprint for Tank. So he'll fight certain fighters and stay away from others.
Mm-hmm. Smoothie Man, brother in the super chat. What's one fight you would love to see at 160? Jamal Charlo versus Demetrius Andrade. Right off top. What you think, Kurt?
Yeah, because it's then up there, right off the top, Andre versus Charlo.
Mm-hmm. They both young. They both, still got a lot in the tank. That's what I want to see. Uncle Mel, brother in the super chat. Who do y'all say will win between Shakur and Devin Haney? I think Devin Haney will win. 50-50 fight. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.2K. 50-50 fight, but I would lean towards Devin Haney. Quicker feet. I think he got more active feet, more live feet. He's more rangy. Yeah, I think Devin Haney. What you think, Kurt?
It's a tough fight. Because Shakur doesn't move like Haney. So I give Haney the edge because his footwork is a little better. I think Haney wanted to prove something against Linares. That performance in the late round is going to help him. He gained a lot of experience. That's what I see. It won't be exciting because they're excellent defense fighters and counter punchers and all that. I say Haney beat Shakur.
Yeah, because the foot movement to me would be the difference. Gavin Washington, King Ferg, what's going on? Hearn Walsh, brother in the super chat. I wanted to get you guys' opinion. Who wins between a prima donna AB versus Bud at 135? I feel AB was never the same after fighting Chino. Salute. I'm going Terrence Crawford. Leland Lynch, what's going on? I think Terrence Crawford, more versatile. He can make more adjustments. Give Adrian Broner so many different looks. LB, what's going on? Alejandro Carmona, what's going on? I'm going Terrence Crawford, man. What you think, Kurt?
Terrence Crawford, not even close.
Yeah. Yeah. More rangy, more versatile. Yeah, I'm going Terrence Crawford. So, Mr. Finesse, my brother, LB, what's going on? S. Hendricks, what's going on? Justin Hawkins, what's going on? So that's what I would pick. Iconic Cass, what's going on, great brother? Jason Brown, what's going on? Kristen Dalton, what's going on? Yeah, Kurt. So I'm gonna let you go ahead into your segment, Kurt, for a few minutes, and then Porto African, what's going on? Then we'll close it out, Kurt.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me go in the chat, see what's going on tonight. Albert Harper, what's going on? What's going on, people? I ain't gonna shout your names out. I'll just shout it out as you read the questions. We could talk about what you want to talk about. DB Rocker said, Kurt, what's up with Bruce Lee? I heard he was dealing illegal substances. There's irrefutable evidence, letters that he wrote. Him and that Russian guy he fought in Chinese Connection, his real name is Bob Baker. They were co-conspirators in a illegal contraband operation. Yeah, I couldn't believe it what I saw. I saw the letters, and that's Bruce Lee handwriting. I'm a Bruce Lee guy ever since I was a little boy, so it's mind-boggling. Tyler Smith said, Kurt, Arturo Gatti versus Ricky Hatton, both in their prime. Who you got? I like Arturo Gatti in that fight. Ron Robinson said, who you got? Blue Magic or the Manhattans? I like Blue Magic. I love Blue Magic. I like Manhattans, but I like Blue Magic better. Pugilism. We have a super chat for S. Hendricks says, Blue, you proving why Tank can't take all the big fights at 140 early on. His height limits him. He's just not big enough for 147, in my opinion. They being smart. Yeah, they're going to use that as an excuse. I mean, you don't want to put your guy against insurmountable odds. But I think it's a certain type of style that they stand away from. Kizzy Hayes said, hi, Kirk. What's going on? Why do you feel Tank cannot make 147, but Manny can? Well, Manny is a freak of nature when you can move up weight divisions like that. And that doesn't happen every day. I think, you putting Tank, your fighter, against insurmountable odds, bigger fighters, and good fighters. You're putting him behind the 8 ball. I think he's good at 135, maybe 140, but because it's only a 5-pound difference. But 147, man, with the big dogs, man, that'd be rough for Tank. Von Dollar says, so do you honestly believe Devin beats Tank? Like, honestly, yeah, why not? Because of the style. I know you guys high on Tank. He knocks people out, but I want to see him deal with a boxer. That fight was going to be a lot different, than Tank previous opponents. Tank is quick and all that, but Devin can move, and he has a jab. He will fight differently against Tank than he would against Linares because he respects Tank. Connor Cass said, what route should Keith Thurman take? Fight Ugas. I will push for that fight. I was pushed for that fight. Let me see. Oh man, this thing jumped up. OMC said Rakim or Kane. Rakim. That's the best rap I ever heard. Rakim. Easy. Ron Robinson said, who you got? Elvis Presley or Chuck Berry? Chuck Berry, because Elvis Presley stole a lot of his style from Jackie Wilson and the gospel singers from the Deep South. Dante Hall said, Matias and Tank, who wins? Would they make that fight? I don't know. It depends. They're going to take a look at Matias and see if he's serious. But Matias is strong and throws a lot of short punches. That could be a dangerous fight, more than Barrios. Nick J said, no, not Bruce Lee. It ain't so. You love him. Yeah, unfortunately, man. And I'm just ain't spewing rumors. Bob Baker's son released letters he had hidden away for 50 years, his father. And they probably knew it, but protect his image. But yeah, Bruce Lee was doing Superfly stuff. Bruce Lee was never no saint. And remember, he came to America because he had to leave China, Hong Kong, because he was in a gang and he was making trouble. So Bruce was never a saint, among other stuff he was doing. Invest in yourself. Said Tank is frustrated. He can't hit you, and Floyd knows this, which is why he's making him fight the opponents he's fighting. I don't see Tank fighting a fighter with Devin's skill set. Yeah, that's true. I agree with you, Invest. House guy said, who you got? Wilder, Fury. I like Wilder. S. Hendricks said Haney is the best pure boxer next to Tank. Tank is a puncher, but he can do other things. Demetrius Bright said Sheba Baby versus TNT Jackson. Sheba Baby. Helen Harlem versus Trucker Jones. Bare Knuckles versus the Chinese Mac. Helen Harlem and the Chinese Mac. Yes, indeed. I love Kung Fu movies. I watch them all the time. Ron Robinson said Wilder versus Anthony Joshua in Africa. It'll be no excuses. I wish that would happen. World champions supposed to fight around the world like Ali did. Ali fought in multiple countries. Mr. Williams said, answer Ty Hill. Answer Ty Hill. Let's see Ty Hill. Put that in the chat again, Ty Hill. Chase that coin said, what will be the game plan you'll give to Wilder, Kurt? When he punches, don't be a stationary target. You know, move. He got to fight with more perpetual motion. You know, punchers, they got a bad habit. When they punch, they stand there and wait for the receipt. So he has to move and show herky-jerky motion like Fury. He has to move his feet. He has to jab a lot, go to the body. He has to mix it up. But when he punch, he can't just stand there. He got to move out on an angle. And I think he'll be all right. That's what they was working on, though. So we'll see if it resonates, July 24th. Money Man said Eddie Lyon. Leo Vin Smoke said, should Devin Haney fight more than 2 fights per year to clean up house, or be patient for the others to stop ducking him? 2 or 3 times he should fight. The bigger you get, you'll be fighting 2 times a year, because the way the money is, the way the business is. So, but I think the last fight with Linares gave him a lot of experience. Coach Chris said, Kurt Manny is on steroids. There was always been rumors, because the knockouts just stopped when Floyd called him out, but we don't have irrefutable proof. So, but it's funny how he could move up all those weight divisions, look fast and strong and knocking out everybody. And then when somebody call you out, the knockout stops. So that's kind of funny style to me. Haney's style is the closest to Floyd's style. Would you agree? I see where you're going, but they do different things. But, Haney is a boxer with athleticism. I see where you're going, though. John T said, Manny's not a freak of nature. He was on Pez. I don't have proof, but there's strong suspicion. especially against Miguel Cotto and Margarito. He looked like he could have fought 50 rounds. Ron Robbins said, "Who you got, Michael McDonald or Bobby Caldwell?" What you won't do for love. I've tried everything. Michael McDonald. He was part of my favorite rock group of all time, Steely Dan, Doobie Brothers. Yeah. LDBC will say salute. Blue Blood knocked out. Don't. Uh, plus exciting blue. Come on, brother. Okay. Seth Chiller said, "Don't leave us. Don't leave out the steroids that Pac-Man took." Yeah, he probably was taking those magical drinks, those magical milkshakes. S. Hendricks, I agree. At CJ, Jason Brown, Lopez versus Tank Kirk. Why not? Yeah, that would be a very interesting fight. 50-50. Romeo Harris said Devin get stopped. Okay. Money man. I got Devin too. Romeo Harris said Devin chin is weak. You know what? I was thinking about Devin's chin. I don't think he takes a good shot. I look at the frame of his body, his neck, and usually you could tell. Tank can absorb shots because he's built like a tank. Like Mike Tyson and Adrian Bruner, they got those wrestler type physique. Not Haney. I worry about his chin. If he get hit with a good shot on the chin, he may go. Beats by 5 said, "How valid is the testing for steroids or other drugs? Can we trust especially Manny Pacman, been 40 and a half years and still been explosive. Fury and other fights looking suspect." Yeah, I mean, he was timed out by Jay Gibson. I don't know, man. I don't have concrete proof, but I have my suspicions. Mr. Williams said, "Pac-Man on that special juice, American Patriot, 1776 said, Blue Blood salute, salute to you." Stephen Taylor said, "Kurt, who you got tonight? Game one of the finals. I like Phoenix. Milwaukee to stay in the series have to take 1 or 2. It'd be a good game they take tonight. Middleton is going to have to play out his mind." And Jeru Holiday. Eric Johnson said, "I think Spence being relentless with the pressure will get to Crawford and Spence will win." That's going to be a tough fight, man. That's going to be a tough fight. That's a tough fight. Ken Brown said, "Tank knocks out Devin. Devin almost got it in his last fight." Ron Robinson said, "Who's the queen in New York? SWV or Total?" SWV. They had a better career. House guy Tupac said Tupac or Biggie? Biggie. I'm more of a Biggie fan than Tupac. Side the ruler says salute Kirk, salute to you. Warzone says salute Kirk, salute Bruce, salute to you, Warzone. We have a super chat from Stay Ready Boxing. Yo, what's going on, Stay Ready? It's been a minute, bro. Kurt and Blue, my bros, hit 100 episodes yesterday. We did. Oh, Stay Ready, man. Thank you for telling me. That's a milestone, man. That's a milestone. Thanks a lot, Stay Ready, my bro from Texas. Yep. It's great being on this platform, man. It's good. I can have Q&A. We could talk about any and everything. I like it all. We could talk about movies and all that, man. Gangster movies and music and all that. Let me see. What that say? PH, I can't even see it. 13 say thoughts on being on vacation after the COVID announcement. Who do you think Haney fights next? He may take on a low-level opponent. I really don't know. I didn't even think about it. I'm going to look and see who Haney's going to fight next. OMC said Chuck Berry never got paid, forever stealing his style. Yeah, he stole Jackie Wilson's style too. Yeah. Chuck Berry never got paid, man. You're right. As Hendricks said, how is Devin's chin weak? I have my hunches. He took a good shot from Linares. Linares could crack. Romero Harris said Karras won, ran circles around Rakim. You're crazy. Romero, nah. Rakim would dead Karras won quick. Jay Brown said Tank could definitely fight 147, but he should stay at 130, 135. I agree. 135. Stay Ready Boxer said Oshaki Foster versus Craig Colbert. Who you got? That's a 50-50 fight. That's a 50. That's the 50-50 fight because they both can box. Cobra defense, he got to get better on defense because he get lazy sometimes. He was timed, so he got to fix that. We have a super chat for the man who put me and Blue together, people. Jennifer Squirrels, Kurt. Let's all badmouth Blue while he gone. Oh man, Demetrius Bright said Johnny Kemp versus Gregory Abbott. Gregory Abbott. I like Johnny Kemp though, but Gregory Abbott. Tone 40 said I remember Bruce Lee and Chinese Connection. Albert Harper said, "How do you think Tank and Regis fight will play out?" That's a tough fight, man, for Tank, cause Regis is strong, man, and plus Regis can punch too. But I think Tank will win. Not no cakewalk though. That's a tough fight. That's a very interesting fight. Uh, I can't see that. Bruce Lee was doing what? Selling illegal contraband, a whole lot of it too. It shocked me when Stormy told me, but he sent me the link. Took it down. The letters I saw, man, I'm like, man, it was proof right there. That's his handwriting and everything. I'm your pusher, yeah. Frank said, sorry, but that makes me like Bruce Lee. Yeah, y'all something else, man. Oh man, Ron Robinson said, "Who you got? Leprechaun or Chucky?" Chucky, I'm your friend to the end. Jay Brown, Tank is a beast. Yeah, man, Tank is a very good fighter. Iconic Cass said, "Hardest puncher you ever seen." I got Julian Jackson, Thomas Hearns, because not he was knocking out people from welterweight to cruiserweight. That's unheard of. Duran had a concrete chin. Look what he did to Duran, Papino Cuevas, Juan Domingo Rodan. He was stretching people, man. Tommy was. I never seen a guy punch like that. James Schuler, Artman Boxer said, "Do you believe Bruce Lee had this mysterious illness due to him teaching Europeans how to fight?" No, I think his death came at the hands of triads. But see, it keeps you guessing, like John F. Kennedy death. It keeps you guessing. MP says, "Salute, Kirk. Harlem Heat versus Road Warriors. Road Warriors. I like Harlem Heat though. Road Warriors. Warzone. Bomb Squad." Tone 40 said, "I don't see Devin Haney fighting nobody like Tank Davis either." King First said, "I think Tank beats anyone except." Man, it jumped up on me. I'm sorry. We have a super chat from Jay Brown, and that super chat said, "Kirk, you should start your own channel. You're a natural, bro. Good job. Thanks a lot, man. What this is my channel. I was gonna start, but I'm so busy, man. I got the aroma business, man, and my son, he's playing football, trying to get a scholarship. He plays linebacker, so I've been busy with him, keeping an eye on him and the business, man. I got over 200 clients, man, and it's plus I'm fighting this sickness, so it's kind of tough for me. And plus I like my downtime. I watch movies and listen to music and clean the house, listen to house music, stuff like that. Gotta have house music all night long. Yeah, I'm a house fanatic. I can't go without 2 days, man. I start trembling like Pookie from New Jack City. Warzone said Jackie Chan versus Jet Li. I like Jackie Chan, the early Jackie Chan, like Snake in the Eagle Shadow. I'm gonna say Jackie Chan. I like Jet Li though. Fist of Legend, my favorite Jet Li movie. Uh, Mr. Lou Too Serious said, uh, Steve Muhammad's the man with fastest hands according to Bruce Lee himself. Yeah, he studied Muhammad Ali. His wife even said it. He looked at hours of film of Joe Frazier, Muhammad Ali. He couldn't understand Ali being big, but Ali was a big heavyweight then. How he could be so nimble on his feet. Uh, uh, Terrell Goldsberry said, Road Warriors my fave all time. Them boys everywhere. Tiki, I can't see that. Mikey says Steiner Bros versus Road Warriors. Road Warriors. Dale with it said Warzone Jackie Chan. Side the ruler said Mayweather is going to wait until Tank is ready for that style before he matches up with Haney first. Yeah, he's not confident right now though. Richie Denby said Tank versus Mikey. That's a tough fight. That's a tough fight for Tank because they big, man, and they scale. So Tank will have problem with a lot of fighters at 140. Shogun 76 said, "Can you imagine owing Bruce Lee money?" Oh man, AL football. Biggie was a fraud. Rest in peace to him, though. When you say fraud, explain how Biggie was a fraud. Vince Spearman said, McCullen. Warzone said, salute to your son's future blessing. Thank you very much, man. I try to teach him the finer points of the game. Warzone said, I hope we get that scholarship on pay nothing. Side the ruler said, Kurt, you a throwback guy, man. Laughing out loud, that's cool. Yeah, that's in my soul, sire, man. You know, I'm still wear Wallabies. Wallabies was a b-boy shoe we wore in New York in the 80s, man. You can see Ghostface album cover when he was dyeing them. I used to dye mine too, taking the 125th Street, get them dyed so I could have different colors that match my outfits. I wore Wallabies and Dapper Dan suits. I was fly jiggy dude, man. I was going to the clubs, man, Lennox and the rooftop and Harlem World. Man, I didn't well, I ain't gonna say much, but I never came home alone, put it like that. back back to this right here. Devin Blocker laughing, Shogun 76 says Snake in the Eagle Shadow was Jackie Chan best movie. Yeah. Alfred, I don't know the last name. Yasha Lahala. I know I butchered it. Jet Li and Jackie will have a draw. Laughing out loud. I said Shameen say, who you got? Josh Taylor versus Mikey Garcia. I think Mikey. I think Mikey can beat Garcia because I don't like how Josh Taylor reacts to body shots. Warrior Class said Drunken Master versus White Lotus. I always had a special place in my heart for the Drunken Master, Simon Yuen. He has 6 sons that used to star in movies with him. Simon Yuen was the who played the Drunken Master in a lot of movies. He was a well-liked character. Tiki, I'm just gonna call you that. Prime Holyfield versus Tyson Fury. Oh, Prime Holyfield boxes Fury. Holyfield was a special fighter, man. Chuck Hook said, like this, Kurt. I'm glad you do, man. Love talking to you guys, man. Siri said, Steve Muhammad is in Enter the Steve Muhammad. He's the guy leading the class in Jim Kelly's flashback. Oh, I know who you talking about. I know you talk about Sirius. I never knew his real name. Okay. Was he in Black Belt Jones too? But I know who you talking about. Big Brother for Life said Mayweather versus Lexus Aguayo. Mayweather. Aguayo too stiff. He had a beautiful straight right hand, but Mayweather, man. Mayweather is just cut from a different cloth, man. Dog Money said the Avon Eriks versus the Four Horsemen. Oh man, you ever read that book with the Von Erichs, man? How they suffered tragedy after tragedy, man. Oh man, that was sad, man, for that family. We have a super chat, Jay Brown in that super chat. I hope you beat your sickness, bro. Prayers up, man. I'm doing good, man. I had a great life, man. God has blessed me many times over, man. I done been so many beautiful places. I want everybody to live your life, man. I know it takes money and time, but I was very fortunate to do that. But, my gift is to see other people happy, man. Life is hard enough as it is, man. If it's not finances, it's sickness, it's unseen circumstances, but I enjoyed my life, man, and I ain't ready to go yet. I'm gonna be on this YouTube with my family talking boxing, man. I think of you guys as family. We don't have fans here. Excuse me. David the Real Thomas said, Kurt, love what has stay love stays on my mind. The Dell's my favorite old song. Oh man, that's a great song, David Thomas, man. That song that's a great song, man. I was listening to some Minnie Riperton. She's one of my favorite singers. She has a song with Stevie Wonder called Take a Trip. Oh, that's my song, man. Sheldon Holmes said Pappy Mason versus Alpo. It, I used to be around Pappy Mason all the time in Queens, man. You know, Alpo came home and he be riding a motorcycle, I believe, around Harlem. Those days are so long ago, though, man. It's amazing how things change over time. P13, I'm gonna call you favorite martial arts flick. Oh man, that's hard. Mystery and chess boxing is up there. Heroes from the East. When Master Kill is up there. Mortal Kombat with Shin Quintai. I know all them dudes by name too, man. Me and Stormy always talk about kung fu movies. Dante Hall said, "You think Keyshawn Davis will take the gold in the Olympics?" I hope so, man. We need some more gold medals. Our program ain't what it used to be. You talk about ain't Keyshawn Davis a pro? Dante Hall? What I'm doing? What I'm talking about? Didn't he? Ain't he 3-0 as a professional? Warzone. I thought about. I said, wait a minute, Kurt. I said he already fighting. I think he fighting his own. Warzone. I could tell we from the same era, Kurt. I used to wear wallabies and mock necks. Oh, for real, Warzone. Where you from? New York? Man, I remember New York used to be magical, man. But nothing stays on. Nothing stays the same. What goes up must come down. Atlanta got it on lock now, man. If I was young, I'd be in Atlanta. I'll be partying in Atlanta. But I'll be 55 in October. Those days is over. Ain't nothing worse than the old dude trying to be young. He used to be the Smokey Robinson looking dude in the club. I used to go to Shadows in New York. But now I'm the same age, so I stay my butt home. I can't wait for college football. I'm all over the place today because I love talking to you guys. I wish I could see you face to face. We have a round table. AL football said dude was talking about selling, but dude, he was in the suburbs and never lived that life. Most of them do, man. It's to sell records. You know, hip hop always been that bravado. So I understand what you're saying. Deal with it says Donnie Yen versus Tony Jaa Kirk. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Donnie Yen. Close. Dow Johnson says, so Kirk used to be, man, I can't, I could just go around stuff. Blue could tell you. When you was in New York in the 80s and 90s, it was such a different place. Because remember, people, well, we have a super chat highly anticipated, and that super chat said, Blue should interview you, Kirk. You got a lot of stories. I'm telling you, man, I, I'm lucky because as a New Jersey kid, I became obsessed with New York. Because, like Blue said, I felt like I was a small fish in a small pond growing up. And when I went to New York, I became a big fish in a big pond. And my dream was to live in New York. And I started living in Harlem and Queens. Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. It was but Atlanta got it on smash, man. The hip hop culture is beautiful. It's just that people can't separate reality to fantasy. Just because you hear something on a record, that don't mean you got to go out and do it. I'm all about business, man. America is about capitalism. That's the culture of America. Capitalism. Value for value. It has no moral base. Henry King said, Kirk, why are you ignoring my question? What? I ain't see you. Put in the chat because Blue is back. I want to know what you have to say. I don't like ignoring anybody questions. I'm so happy. I'm talking more about things I went through than the questions. Sorry, folks, but I do this on the regular. AL football say, what about the 7 commandments of kung fu? Oh man, yeah, man, with the young kid. What's his name? I forgot, but he was in Mystery of Chess Boxing too. Seven Grandmaster, hey Shaquille, that's another one of my favorites. Seven Grandmasters, man. From said Floyd versus Whitaker at 135, Floyd Mayweather. Science said, bless you, Kirk, bless you, bro. And let me try to get Henry King.
I don't see it.
Okay. Well, Henry, I answer all your questions. I love your questions, but I don't see it. Part two is tomorrow, folks. We do this on the regular. I know I was talking a little bit too much, but I'm just happy to talk to you guys. Warzone say real hip hop has a true message. Absolutely. Blue is back. I'm gonna get off here. Oh, we have a super chat, Blue. I can't see that. Iron Levant.
Yep.
Iron Levant said, "Yo, Kurt, remember 42nd? Woo! Between 7th, 8th. Oh man, I can't listen. Nothing but kung fu movies, theater. Awesome times. My awesome times. My favorite is Shaolin versus Wu Tang. Yeah, man. Yeah, 42nd Street was something else, man. But we're gonna talk tomorrow. Thank you, family, for your questions, man. I just love chopping it up with you guys, man. If I didn't answer questions today, put the same questions tomorrow, and I try to get to them, man. Peace out, everybody. Enjoy the game. Enjoy your night. I'm Kurt Stigger. I'm out.
I got one more for you, Kurt.
Yes, sir.
Did you see the interview with Big Daddy Kane?
Nah.
So he did an interview, and he said, so I was asking you, Big Daddy Kane versus Rakim, because he said he always kept something in the vault for Rakim, because he said that, the little subtle things they were saying in the songs made them feel like, they were talking about one another. So he said he always put some water under the bridge and money in the bank for Rakim, just in case it ever popped off. So he said that he always had something ready for Rakim. But what you think about that rivalry, though?
Oh man, that's the battle I wanted to see. I had Rakim, but Kane is no joke because his delivery. But Rakim is just something different, man. Rhyming in broken syllables. I take 7 MCs and put them in a line. I take 7 more who think they can rhyme. I add 7 more C's, and I go for mine. 21 MCs ate up at the same time, and that was back then. That's this. Like, don't sweat the technique and put your hands together and lyrics of fury. I never heard an MC like that, and I love Kane, but Kane's mistake was he wanted to be commercial like LL. He started making "I Want to Be Your Man Girl" and all that Delphonic stuff, and all he had to do is remain like he was when the first album came out. Rakim never tried to change, but they tried to change Kane. You can't be like Jay-Z or LL. They can make commercial songs and keep their street cred. They were masters at that. And Kane messed up his career by doing that. So Shogun 76 said the Magnificent Ruffians. The Five Deadly Venoms are my favorite kung fu artists, man. I got all their movies on DVD and on my pad. I love them dudes, man. Love them. But Chi Ying Min is the young dude I'm talking about. 7 Commandments of Kung Fu. So when you like open your mind and you study movies and music, the knowledge is endless, man. The knowledge of the politics and all kinds of stuff. It's I could go to different subjects, man, because I love living life. And people don't understand when I say that. I love like other people cultures. I've been around Jamaicans in the early 80s. I've been around Puerto Ricans on Madison Ave and East 18th Street in Patterson. Food, going to their parties, going to their cookouts. That's my advantage. Been around Filipinos. I told you, my wife, they love my wife. My wife is a nurse and they in the nursing field heavy. And we was invited to cookouts. I wore a Floyd Mayweather t-shirt. I got stacks of them. I always wore a Floyd Mayweather t-shirt. And we had it was this friendly. It was friendly. And I used to walk in that backyard. Hey, Blue gone again? I used to walk in that backyard and they see that Mayweather face. Woo! You talk about antagonizing them. What Blue? Oh, okay. Terrell Goldsberry said Kung Fu is still knowledge if you actually watch. Absolutely. Frederick said, Kurt Sugar, you the man. Man, I love talking to you guys, man, because you guys are very knowledgeable about many things. Somebody asked me about devil jeans. I used to wear devil jeans all the time.
Sorry about that, Kurt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. I could talk for days because I got that energy, but we're going to get off here. The game is on. I'm going to watch the game. I'm quite sure NBA is happy. Phoenix versus Milwaukee in the finals.
Hey, Kurt, my while I was talking, my computer just went right out, man.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, what? What just happened?
Yeah, I seen you disappear. I said, maybe we got another errand to go. Maybe you have to do something real quick. We got a super chat, Blue.
It just, yeah. Jay Brown, brother in the super chat, dropping that quarter of $100 on us in the super chat. Kane and Rakim are both legends in the game. Oh, for sure.
Absolutely. They had such an impact on me, man, especially Rakim. I thought he had this laid back coolness. Used to wear. Do you see the Rakim suit that he had on the second album cover? Those are the suits I used to wear. They used to cost back in the day, but I had to wear them. But who you got in the finals, Blue?
I got the Suns.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
me too. I think Middleton and Giroux's gonna have to play over their heads, man.
Yeah, and I just want Chris Paul to win. I think Giannis have more time. They're younger.
Yeah, I agree. Middleton is, he could hit for 30 or hit for 15. You never know with him, but he's a good player. But I'm gonna go with the Suns. I always did like the Suns, man. Always did.
Yeah, I like so I want them to go. But let's get off here, Kirk, 'cause I don't know what's going on my computer.
Yes, indeed, man. Great show, Blue. Thank you, chat, for your questions. We'll do it again tomorrow. We got some fights, man. This month we got a card on Friday, Blue. But ain't JoJo Diaz fighting somebody on Friday?
Fortuna.
That's a good fight.
Yeah,
that's a good fight. So we look forward to that. Hey, man, I got this burst of energy, man. I can't stop talking, but I'm gonna get off here, enjoy the game, and we will see you tomorrow. My name is Kurt Sugar. Peace.
Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow us on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Road. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all we got for y'all. Peace.
Peace.